I moved over in there, so now.
Hello!
Oh,
Hello,
okay, I'm moving
everybody!
over. Back at chat. Here we go.
Also, I couldn't get my collar. I'm sad. They didn't have. They didn't have.
Oh,
They didn't
I was
have
like, you got a collar. You definitely got a collar.
No, but unfortunately, they didn't have anything good at Spencer's.
I haven't been to Spencer's in so long.
Do we have a Spencer's in Canada?
In Edmonton.
Ooh.
In West Edmonton
okay.
Mall. So, you
Yeah,
gotta
no,
travel like 8 hours for it.
far away.
Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to the newest episode and session of Magic of Iocrest for the group that is known as the House of Seven. We are unfortunately down a couple of members. Some of our players are down and out, not feeling too great. But we love you guys. Hope you all are feeling better. Wish them well in the chats and comments down below. But we previously left off as this lovely, wonderful group was having left Lidra, narrowly escaping a drow war party before being rescued by one of the dragons that is a Branzius dragon, a child of the Pillar Vala, and you made camp, but were accosted both at night and in the morning by strange creatures and fog and unknown entities. But you finally made it into the Grimhale Forest and finally understood why it was so very grim, as both the wildlife was absent and the vegetation seemed unpleasant to look and touch. But you all managed to make through, having bested a fiendish humanoid-like creature, almost losing two of your party, one of them being run over by a cart. But you managed to bed down for the night and be safe, but had many strange and fun visitors throughout your long rest. So it wasn't a complete, peaceful time of rest, but you all wake on the 18th of the month of Andruil, and the day is yours, House of Seven, as you wake. If anyone would like to give me a perception check as they are waking up.
Yep.
Sure.
I got you.
As the 8 hours comes to an end and that dome is gone.
Perception.
19.
14.
21. I'm so perceptive today.
Hey, good job.
Well, a good night's long rest will do that for you. As I don't know why my D&D Beyond is not loading.
Hey,
got
we all
15.
pretty high.
Nice.
We can see.
You can
We
see
can
that.
perceive things.
I could see it in your eyes. But for all of you, yeah, a lot of you are waking up. Felix and Kieran seem to finally be stirring. It's been a long, arduous rest for them after the previous days, as they're both just rubbing their eyes, just kind of getting those kinks out of their muscles and bodies. But what is around you is a lot of vegetation that is still very much dying, not a lot of wildlife. Thankfully, you don't see any of the entities that kept circling your camp like hungry vultures. Doesn't seem to be anything around, except for your horse and wagon about 10 feet off to the side. As
Geraldine is alive.
your horse has found some edible grass and is munching away. Although it does look like some of the vines are still trying to lash out at the hooves, but just kept hitting the wards around it.
Let's go.
I don't have to murder.
Geraldine, even though I don't know that name.
Geraldine's still alive.
As Felix wakes, is like, what are we doing? What? Oh God, we're still in this forest.
Does he have
By the
any
way-
aches and pains to me bouncing him in last night?
He's
I will-
a little sore. He's just
I will
like, he
say
wakes up and he's just rolling the right shoulder. It's just like, oh.
We actually haven't been given the name of the horse. You haven't told us that
Yeah,
it's
yes, you
Geraldine.
did.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, I
Because
screamed it.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Lufrum, he spoke with the horse and the horse said his name was Geraldine, except Lufrum has not said it out loud.
That's what I'm
Yes, I
saying.
did. I screamed it back
Whoa.
at the carriage. I screamed it back to them immediately. I was like, "Hey guys, the horse is Gerald." I
Oh.
screamed it. I remember
I remember that.
Okay.
Lufrum always remembers screaming.
I do.
Whether that's in
Remember that
plain
line, yeah.
or excitement, there's always screaming coming from our resident herring gun. You watch as Kieran ends up plucking from his bag a couple of actual edible berries that he has found while scavenging around throughout the forest in the earlier
can I also-
evening.
Can I do a nature check to see if there's any other more edible?
100%. Go ahead and roll that die.
I'm gonna
Sweet.
start a fire and like start getting ready for cooking things or making like a
Okay.
stew.
Close that, please.
Actually, can I suggest that we don't make a fire because the last
Yeah.
time we did, we attracted things. So
16.
we're gonna
Yeah,
need our
rations are good.
rations. All right.
Huh.
We're
Si-
gonna-
16 is, yeah, it's easy enough. You're able to scavenge around what looks like a plant as you go towards these nice looking blueberries, as you just see this plant begin to turn, and it looks like it's salivating as you're coming near it, but you're able to grab the berries before, and just as you pluck them, it whoosh, and it's just like hovering there for a little bit. It's almost like a plant that you yourself recognize from back in the wild.
Ooh. So then, let's do a history check to see what it is.
All right, go ahead and roll a history.
I'm gonna start trying to gather
Ooh,
everybody. I'm gonna
that's
go
not
around,
good.
start trying to gather everybody.
No, that
have
is
a,
good.
have a little
Never mind.
morning
17.
conversation.
It seems very much like what would be commonly known in the common tongue in the Feywild a man of war plant, of where there's usually fields of them, of where they're just silently going with the wind, even if there is no wind, just to kind of entrance people. But it's usually they're bright, they're vibrant, they're trying to draw things in just so they can snatch at it. This one looks dark and grimy.
So
But
what would
Nalbin, can you convene with us over here? We've got like a bit to talk about. Not to alarm you or anything, but my fiery red-robed friend came back last night.
Yeah, I was.
Karen's just like munching, like
about that.
Felix just like, you're what now?
Yeah. Why do you have to give him such a voice and a look like that? You're trying to make him like. You're
So-
what now? what was that? what was that?
You know what?
So,
the DM can only do as the DM can do. Okay.
Come back.
The wire's not very long. I can't go very far.
You're tethered
Anyways,
to your computer.
I'm literally tethered.
We'll. I'll continue to collect a little bit, and then when I come back, I'll start handing out some of the berries.
Immediately, Kieran just like shoves them in his mouth along with some of the other berries he's found.
Okay. Turns out they're poison. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, can I like double check to make sure that he didn't accidentally get like poisonous berries? Just because I'm not
Sure.
suspicious of Nell, but I'm suspicious of the forest itself.
Sure, go ahead.
It has veins.
What am I rolling for that?
I would say roll just a basic medicine check to see if there's anything about this that seems poisonous in nature.
But should I say?
A
Well, I did
7.
find
It
veins.
seems like it's
Honor.
good and healthy
Alright,
berries.
I'm eating them.
Well, before you do, I was like, be careful, they bite back.
You know, child, that doesn't surprise me. Last time I found fruit around here, they had veins.
I'm just not gonna eat them.
No,
Just
they're
like-
just
Like, it's fine. I'm not
Kieran's
gonna-
already like hand smelled like, huh?
no, and then I
It's just
gesture
blue
over to
and
the-
purple.
over to the plants behind me.
That's what
Pulls
you
out his
think.
sword.
I'll like slowly like.
Felix like, this forest is garbage. I want to be out of here. First
Well,
things
I've got
first, though.
excellent
Child, map, second, Lufrum. What about your friend?
Right. So last night when me and Nakia were on watch, my fiery robed lovely gentleman of a horrible
The man
person
in red?
decided to scamper his way back out of the forest. Yes. He had quite a bit of information for us, which could be useful in a way that could be dangerous. Also, I got some information about you as well, Felix.
Didn't your friend want to kill people before?
Oh, he still does. Still does. Lots.
Okay,
but he's
great.
also being a bit of a handy guy now.
Yeah, but I don't know if
so-
someone who wants you to kill people would be classified as a friend.
Not saying a friend. Listen, it's like, you know when
Okay.
you have like a broken hammer and it doesn't do what it's supposed to, but if you bang it on any side, you can still get a hole in the wall. I feel like he's like a broken hammer.
I feel like because you're a bard, there's something sexual in there, but go on, continue.
As Nakia was with me, we did try a couple of things to deter him. Slashing,
work.
not very effective. However, light does seem to be quite effective with him to a minor extent. It does push him back slightly. We did find that out. So, you know, handy dandy for anybody who runs into him one more time. Don't mind me getting out my notes.
At that point, Kieran's like, Slash, I thought Bubble was protecting us from things.
Oh, right. The first bit of handy information. So since he is, you know, well, how would I put this? 1 second, I wrote down the word he used. Hold on, please. It's not tangibility. Wait a minute.
He can alter the tangibility.
There it is. He said specifically after he had basically manifested the tip of his finger into being an actual tip of a finger rather than smoke, that he is reality and that he can change the tangibility of anything he wants. And he was actually able to not only make a finger but also probe my lovely little dome.
Felix is just kind of taking that and like, that's not terrifying at all.
Oh, don't worry. He was specifically interested in you. He was really trying to get his grippers on you last night.
Why is everything liking me? What is going on here? Why? Also,
Listen,
could you have done better to keep him away from me?
I said on you.
Well, that's why I was sore.
Well,
I thought my ribs felt a little
Nakia also
rough.
slashed a bit. Nakia did some slashing.
Well, I appreciate the protection.
Ah, you're alive. You're welcome.
I hope so. I hope this isn't a dream.
Then again, you don't really know who you are. For all you know, we could have wiped your memory again. You wake up as a whole new person. You really are an
I am Felix. I am Felix. Looks at Kieran. I am Felix.
Are we sure?
Starts like pointing at all of you like, I am Felix.
I'm gonna pinch his arm and just to like be like, there, you're awake.
Mother. Keep your freaking claws off me like that.
You're clearly not sleeping.
Okay, that's good to know.
By the way, well, I think I've already explained this before, and we all very aware of the piece of red that was emanating and taken out of me. He wants to put them back together, as we have previously discussed. But I did get a bit more information on people who have pieces of red, or rather a bit more information. For instance, the black flower that we fought. Black flower.
You mean the one that killed Kieran, or nearly killed Kieran and Nalbin?
Yes! They have a piece of red. The puck we fought and killed had a piece of red. Apparently we didn't find that one. He made that very clear to us. And Felix, hate to break it to you, buddy. You know your loving, dearing, caring father that, you know, all of our parents are just great. He's got 8 of them. And apparently, beyond that, he seemed to be pretty willing to take him in. As the man in red put it,
I don't really
he devoured them like last night's mutton, and he seemed to be pretty happy to take them all in.
Well, to be honest, I don't really remember much about my dad. He wasn't there growing up, so that's news
Daddy
to
wasn't
me.
there.
He really wasn't. Kieran's just like, I hate that puck, and I hate that
Also-
man in the black flower. No.
Apparently, according to him, his power runs in both mine and your blood. Now, for me, that makes a bit of sense, considering he's been inside of me. But, for you, on the other hand, that does make me a bit concerned. Apparently you're in a storm.
Draws to that whole you being a clone.
He's gonna roll a history check the moment you mention storm.
So I'm about to say that was very specific, so I wanted to get that
Because you said trapped in storm, or
that he mentioned that you were in a storm. Because that is what the man in red said. He said that you are in a storm.
Mentally in a storm?
at that point he just
memories in a storm.
Brainstorm.
he rolled a 17. He's like,
Blast.
I mean, the only storm I know about is a physical place out in the oceans, but I mean, I was always told growing up not that you don't want to go there. Nalbin, give me a history check since you've actually crossed across waters.
Sweet. 16.
You know that of all the oceans that exist in the world of Alvana, there's one that everyone's like, you steer clear of, and it takes sometimes weeks to avoid, that is known as the Storm's Eye. It is an elemental cataclysm of just toiling winds and waters that is said to be patrolled by leviathans, krakens, sea dragons, water elementals of varying size. But you also know with your age that is both a physical place that is actually a prison for the worst of the worst inhabitants that have ever come or grown here in Alvana. And it's a little worrying that someone might have mentioned that Felix's father might be in a storm.
Wait, you're saying your father might be in a storm?
I don't even know who my dad really is. I don't apparently even know what my childhood is.
He did also mention a bit more information if it helps.
Oh my god, how chatty is your friend?
Listen, he wasn't always this chatty. When he was inside of me, it was kill, kill, kill. Now it's chat.
Why
chat,
do you
chat.
have to word it like that?
Very slutty.
He specifically said, this one's fellow punished for his actions. This one's fellow pillars punished him. I'll kill them all.
By that wording alone, this reminds me of what that storm really holds. There is a prison. It holds nothing but the worst.
Okay, well, I don't know who my dad is. I don't know his history. I apparently just recently found out that my memories are fake. So the only person that I would know to ask would be my mother, and I don't even know where she is or if she's alive.
What if Felix is a fugitive who lost all of his memories and now we're harboring him?
I mean,
Put a pin in that
didn't
thought.
Pillar Vala look a little concerned to the rest of you when we were up in her tower?
If he was a real fugitive and they knew about it, he would already be arrested.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be alive. They made it... I'm sorry, Lefren the Dick was very clear on the mines when he snapped that collar around your neck. I don't think I would make it very far outside the city.
That's fair.
Kieran's just still munching away at berries, just like...
Oh! By the way, on the topic of parents and mothers and all that, two things. One, child. I know that we're going to find information, regarding our families and mothers. Maybe we should, put a pin in getting anywhere near them, as apparently the man in red cannot see our mothers. He does not know where they are, and he is hoping we are the ones who will guide him to them, as they have the most flesh.
Seeing as I was already very hesitant on dealing with my mother, I'm okay with this.
Also, Nakia's grandmother might be in peril. Nakia, you might want to elaborate on that one.
Might be in peril?
It might be in peril, yes.
Yeah, possibly.
Orcs. Yeah, orcs have very tiny minds, and supposedly he has invaded those minds.
Kieran's like, stupid orcs. It's like he just continues eating berries.
Stinking horse.
Precisely.
Fudging over.
At that point, Felix like, I thought wasn't that kind of why we came to Yolix, was to get information about
getting
this stuff?
information isn't bad. It's just leading him directly to our mothers. That, on the other hand, might be bad, because if he was able to manifest a tip of his finger, I don't really want to know what happens when he can manifest a full hand.
Just the tip, nothing else?
Just the tip, buddy.
Okay. Does that, obviously, Nelvin, we gotta get Dad out of you, because that probably can't be feeling too good. Does that mean, are we gonna go back to Porsta? Because, Nakia, if your mom's or your grandma, is in danger, then we gotta help, right?
Yeah. But if... I'm hoping that they're not that dumb. They didn't seem that dumb to me.
They're your friends, aren't they?
Yeah.
Can you speak to their intelligence? Like, are they capable?
As what I kind of grew up with them, so I'm hoping that they are. They had moments where they were like not knowing what to do, but
You just kind of stand there, like rubbing his chin, like, I mean, how much truth do we believe in this man in red? Do we believe his words?
Oh, nothing.
And there's
Not
that.
even slightly.
So
I mean,
there's an off chance that he's lying, but he still
We
wants
are
us
his
to go
entertainment.
face them. Well, you know what? Yeah, that's
I mean,
hard.
if he's also
Yeah.
got the black flower, we kind of got hired by the pillar to kill the black flower.
Well, we don't know where the black flower is.
Black
Well-
flower also has a piece of red.
Mhm.
Okay, so let me
However-
get this right. So there are
Yeah.
followers of the man in red who have red pieces who are allowed, but then the man in red wants to get the pieces so he can
So
do
It's
what?
just-
specifically,
Get
he
build his
has
body back up or what?
It's an
followers, fighters, and worshippers. And
It-
they are not only holding his red, but also collecting it. I'm presuming from trying to get the rest of it from the people who don't want to give it up, like our mothers.
it's a strategy method. It's meant to bolster his army. It's meant to.
What army does he have? So far, it's just him. If he can alter reality, does he even need an army?
Oh,
just
it's
have
not like
worshippers?
that.
He can't manifest without his pieces though. So he wants his pieces back so that he can fully manifest.
Okay,
Which
so he
means
has an army
more-
right now to get the pieces so
Ah,
that he can.
yes.
Correct.
There we go. Okay.
But there is a bit of a concerning thing that also has been lingering on my brain. He did mention that the puck had a piece of red that we didn't find, and there was a little bit of a snicker after that. Not gonna lie.
That may be
Where
in
did
due
that piece
because
red
of
go?
that might be in regards to what happened to them.
Or
But would
Are
it
you
he'd
think,
still
like,
need
the-
the red back?
because those were big fey guys that you
Yeah.
got scared of. Do you think maybe they took it, or would they care about it?
Looks at DM to make sure I'm not unveiling anything.
Roll a history check to see, like, if I'm just gonna grab my food quick.
God damn it! If only Kieran still had that jar of dirt.
Right.
Where's the history? Where's the hit? There it is. Up. 14.
Roll that down. You have no idea if, like, in all the history in the wild, there's never been anything mentioning of, like, old entities like this, of old ones, of trying to gather anything, as far as you know.
No. That's not where I was going with this. Sorry.
Okay.
Apologies. I was more of like looking to you to make sure that.
Oh no,
before
this
I
wouldn't
say
break.
any-
No, this wouldn't break anything.
Okay, so just saying.
You're not
about-
like spilling the secrets of the province or the wild at this moment.
Well, yeah, but the wild hunt, however, like speaking of what they actually do.
Well, they kind of witnessed it, so there's like an affording to be able to be like, yeah, I can't really say much, otherwise I gotta deal with that. So.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Hmm. No, you're all good.
As far as you've seen, I can't say any more.
They seem pretty big and bad. So
So Kieran at that point's like, what are we doing?
All right.
But
So
try-
we're,
Eating our rations.
we're still going to continue to Bena and possibly solve a plague there that
the
hopefully
lava
has
river, we gotta
nothing
stop
to
there.
do with our mothers.
Kieran walks
Um,
up to Nalbin's, like grabs his chest, like, that too. Starts squeezing a little.
Smack.
please stop fondling him.
He just flips you off.
Gross claw.
All right, easy there, boys. Just take a step back.
Felix kind of
have
like
some breakfast.
Felix kind of
We
just
all
like
have
starts
empty
crouching
stomachs.
down and just starts breathing. It's like, I don't know what to do here anymore. This is becoming a lot.
So my recommendation, we
Mhm.
focus on one thing at a time. We already have a lot of information, too much information to be exact.
And it could all be a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So for the time being, we are on a bit of a time crunch. I say we focus on Benna for now.
I
We
am
could
in
get
agreement
better
with
lunch
that.
there.
So let's first get to Ugar.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like
Whip
out the
child map. Yeah, whip it out.
Yep.
So in the map, you can't really
now-
see destination wise of like how far away you might be from Ugar, but just judging, you've already been on the road for about 2 days. you figure you might have like a day or so left. Yes.
I actually had, I went kind of like scrounging through my stuff, and I realized I actually have a cartography toolkit.
Okay.
So I kind of understand the map system a little bit.
Okay.
So, and funny enough, autism. I actually know how map works. So, so the methodology on how you read a map is they're gridded with a specific with a not necessarily a mile marker at the very bottom, but it will basically tell you that much of the grid is equal to this much in distance.
Okay.
So if we've traveled, say, 20 miles, so to speak, you would just mark that off in terms of the grids.
All right.
Based upon
does the map
set.
have that grid?
It should.
Most maps would, but so like looking at this, I would say roll just a basic intelligence check, just from like reading over it, like as you're looking over child's
Why? 'Cause
shoulder.
Are you looking over my shoulder and reading it, or
Yeah.
am I rolling?
I'll do an intelligence.
I mean, you both can roll an intelligence check if you'd like.
Yeah. Give
Okay,
advantage.
check.
So where is it?
Well,
I mean, you
rolled
are
a
helping point out, so or just each
It's
roll
okay.
individually.
I roll.
Nope.
Are-
Nope.
You guys can't figure out nothing from this. This is a nice brown parchment piece of paper with some squiggles on it, guys. You've got no idea distance-wise.
I'm surprised we're going in the right direction at this
I
point.
love how the autism kicked in, and then the dice said, "Fuck your
Right?
autism."
Ah, the dice do tell a lovely story. You know, scratch that. You have no idea how far away you are from Ugar, and you have no idea how far away you are from Benna.
We're gonna get lost.
Yeah.
I think it's well, lore-wise, I guess it's because none of us have looked at the map until now.
No, I looked at it the day before.
Not
Miles been
you.
looking at it since- oh,
Not,
yeah.
But the
not
others.
you. I meant us.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I have no idea where we entered, so therefore I have no idea where we might be.
So,
My brain's still processing all the night's events. I'm not actually thinking of the maps. I'm just like, let's just stay on the same path that we're on right now, guys. We'll make it somewhere eventually.
Well, wait, where is the map currently?
It
it
might
should be in the
be
map
in-
images.
Oh,
map
in-
images? Okay,
Yeah.
give me
Can I
1 second.
change my mimic cloak before we leave?
Yeah.
I can do that.
I would
I'm gonna
allow
make
that
it
before you hit the road.
beautiful. It's gonna look exactly the same as it does now, but in like really shittily scrawn thread, it's gonna say #1 adventurer.
Oh my god.
Okay. So we came from Lidra, so we realistically should just be on a path to
exactly.
Ugar.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's just follow the path.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop
I'm-
on the horse.
You're hopping on Geraldine? Okay. Have you guys...
You speak with animals and give it a good old slap.
Yes, Nakia? You're about to say something?
We're all gonna get in the wagon.
Yeah. I was gonna get in the back of the wagon.
Well, Kieran and Felix are going to make sure camp is fully cleaned up and nothing is
That's their job.
left
Oh,
behind. And
I am gonna tell Lufrum that, like, hey, you should just make sure that he's surviving the nights, you know, not mentally traumatized. Poor thing is out there by himself.
Give him a good old talk. How you doing, Geraldine?
are you using the spell?
Yeah,
I
you
did,
kind of.
I did.
Okay. This is the craziest freaking forest ever. Listen, I've seen some shit. This takes the cake.
Did you catch a glimpse of the man in red last night?
I didn't see nothing. I saw something that looked like a giant snake
Shit.
Oh, I saw that.
that was walking around with legs. I saw
Yeah,
a
there's a
giant
giant
plant
snake.
that looked like it was
Ooh.
carrying a deer. I saw a
Lovely.
deer
Uh-huh.
blink out of existence and blink forward 30 feet.
Oh.
What the hell is this?
On the bright side, we're headed to town, so all you gotta do is just keep your pulse a little bit longer, and you know you'll have some fresh food.
Listen, the only thing keeping me going is the fact that I want some carrots. Which there better be some freaking carrots. Because if y'all don't give me some carrots, I'm gonna bite you.
You know what? I'm 100%. I will make sure it happens. You have the Lufrum guarantee. Yeah, I fucking love carrots on a rabbit, man.
Is this racism? Is this racist to bunnies or horses here?
It's,
like,
it's
are we?
equally racist. Both of them.
Like the horses looks back, eyes. He was like, "Are we fitting into a stereotype right now?"
Off topic. It's actually bad for you to give carrots to a bunny.
Oh.
I'm bad.
All right,
Listen, I
Bunny
don't
and
care.
Lufrum, no more carrots for you.
God damn it! Look what they've done.
Look what they've done to my boy.
Your
But-
foe will no longer have carrots.
Anyways.
But
It's just
anyways.
because it's too fibrous.
As you're going on the road, takes you maybe about a good 5-8 minutes before you actually finally see the road ahead.
Mhm.
But it feels like the clearing that you have entered into looks like the ground around it, some of the trees have actually moved, so it's out of sorts. It's weird, it's strange, but you were able to find it. It's still bumpy as ever as you're just going, and for you, Lou, from it's like, oh my god, what is this kind of ride? But for a couple of hours, the sun is still shining above. It looks like some of the trees are still trying to arc with their branches of trying to cover and almost block it out in a way, and it's very strange. I'm realizing I'm saying this as I'm holding a chicken finger. But it's like, it's weird as it seems
I
like
was low-key watching it. I'm not gonna lie.
drop,
so
drop,
good.
drop,
Sorry.
drop. Sorry. But it's very strange to see nature itself wanting to almost keep light out, as especially you, Nalbin, having grown up the way you have, nature wants to take it in, it wants to feed on it, but this is almost trying to keep it away. It doesn't want it to be seen. It more so doesn't want all of you to feel the warmth of the sun, as if it's trying to take away your hope and your joy from the morning time.
How dare it.
Let's see. Do I have something for that, actually?
Can I play my lute while we're going?
You certainly can.
I'm gonna do
I have
that.
a question.
Yeah?
I have Druidcraft. What
Okay.
is
Oh, yeah.
weather?
I was
What is
actually
weather
about to get
sensory?
into that. So, can I explain? Because I was actually already looking at it.
Oh, yeah.
I was asking Swift if he wants to explain, or if I can. Either way.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So basically, for the next 24 hours, you will be able to have a harmless, predictive sense of the weather. You will be able to tell whether it's going to snow, whether it's going to rain, clear skies, whatever may be the case.
But that's just a prediction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it tells you, like, is it going to rain? Is it going to be nice? Is it going to be cold? Or so it kind of, it's giving you an awareness of, especially like if you guys were in a more wintry setting, like, oh, it's going to suck tomorrow. I need to dress appropriately. Or if you guys were, say, in Wolford and when it was raining, it'd be like, oh, is it going to be continuously rainy tomorrow? Or is it going to be sunny? To kind of, it allows you to kind of figure out how do you want to dress, because sometimes your clothing and gear can be affected by the weather. Like if you guys go to, say, Glassoul in the snowier parts, if you are not properly dressed, you will take exhaustion points from traveling.
Yep. And
Oh.
and it's not so much something that will only affect for you. It will manifest as like an orb of sorts. So
Yeah.
like think this is going to be a bad representation. If you've ever seen Sword Art Online, there was a little message that Kirito got that was like "Merry Christmas" from a dead player, and it was like, "Oh, fuck!" It'll kind of be like that, but it will tell you what the weather is.
Okay. Okay, and then wait, one more. What is sensory effect?
That one would be
'Cause there's like 4 in 1.
yes.
Yeah,
that
so
one
it's
would
like
be-
you choose from it when you cast it.
Yeah, you can create
Oh.
these effects. So, like, you now have falling leaves around you. More or less like a performance type spell, so to
Oh. Okay, so I can
It's, yeah, it's just like
Yellow?
harmless or whatever. So it's like you're just kind of
Yeah.
giving off sensations of stuff. So like when Lufrum was performing and it was creating these dancing figures, it's kind of stuff like that. Of you're creating something to feel, to hear, to taste. So
speak. So more or less, these ones would be more effective for like a play, so to speak.
But like, what about like in battle? Because I can make the sound of an animal or the faint odor of a skunk.
yeah, that's where I was trying to give you guys the idea when you fought the Cyclops of like make the sheep bleeps like bleeding sound because it might get distracted. So like sound effects
I
and
do not
sense.
understand.
So like the sound effects can definitely help, because if you are fighting something and you make like a predatory sound, well, now the creature's got to make an intelligence check to be like, is that real? Is it not? Do I need to run? Is something worse coming that I don't want to be around for? Because like, yeah, there's, like Qui-Gon Jinn said in Star Wars, there's always a bigger fish. There's always a bigger fish.
Like when you got captured,
I will try to use that more because I did not understand it.
Oh no, it's all good.
When you got captured, I could have used it to kind of like bring their attention somewhere else.
Yeah,
but
that's where the thaumaturgy can do that kind of stuff too, and prestidigitation. So a lot of spells are good for distractions too. So
yeah,
okay, I see. That was the only one that I had like
what the fuck?
I didn't really use, because I use everything else, Mage Hand, Long Strider, and Pass Without Trace. But with the Druidcraft, I was just like, how the hell do I use this? So
well, and that's where certain things are also good, because you never know, like, oh, if you were interrogating someone or talking to someone and you wanted to calm them, like you could have their favorite sound or smell, like if you discovered that about someone, and it's like, oh, that all of a sudden they're very calm, they're very mellowed out, so, or trying to like tame a creature or something and trying to make something very pleasant for it. Like, spells are not always just for chaos and combat. Like, you can very much use them as, like, how your imagination feels that they should be used, so.
Like how I've been using Face Step and Primal Savagery as a, more or less intimidation or like, chaos.
Plus, I mean, if you...
my spell, Pratfall, which is basically, like, cursing someone with bad luck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right? That's what that is, yeah.
But after a few hours of traveling, I'm going to ask Nalbin, roll a d20.
What did I miss, by the way? We just all got on the...
We're just on the horse.
Oh,
and
just on the wagon. You're riding through on the path. It's been a couple of hours of traveling, and nature doesn't seem like it wants to give you a lot of warmth. All right, roll a d6.
That's going to be fun. 6. Where is this going?
Well, I don't know if you've been paying attention the last couple sessions, but...
I know. This is fun.
You start to hear shaking in the woods a little bit, like as if something is moving and shaking shrubs. With your passive perception, are you driving the cart, or is Kieran driving?
I'll be driving.
Alright, so with your passive perception, you see... It's crappy stealth. You see, like, a moving bush stop after 3 seconds, and then another moving, and, like, it starts moving again. It's like, what the crap is that? And it keeps moving. Every time you guys get about 13 feet ahead, it picks up.
Closer.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I want to go about this?
At that point, Kieran right beside you kind of is, like, following your gaze of, like...
I'm a like in a manner that doesn't arouse suspicion. I'm gonna kind of look to everybody and be like, hey, we are being followed.
Do I hear this on the horse?
Where?
So it would be off to his left of, like, Nalbin's left is where this bush is moving.
Okay. Do I hear that on the horse, Nalbin?
If I say it loud enough, if I say it to where you'll hear it, the entity will hear it.
So live from you're just kind of like...
I don't think I hear anything because I'm in the back.
I would also be at the back, but
So it's Kieran and Felix. At that point, Felix just like tries to casually... Let's actually have him roll performance to see if he can...
Well, before that, just like be like... Because I don't, like I said, I don't want to arouse suspicion. I'm just going to be like, let everybody know we're being followed.
Right. Just like,
but don't arouse suspicion.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna try to roll performance to see. Okay, 13. That's actually not that bad. He's just like, starts to move, and like his shield just, and the wagon is son of a. Starts moving towards like Child and knocking him like. What do you think?
He was watching him like...
What do you think?
The two of us like, what are you doing?
Shut up and listen! Okay, I think we're being followed.
That's all you have to say.
Okay.
I was trying to say that. You guys were giving me looks like I was trying to offer you a tainted cookie.
It wouldn't be the first time someone ate tainted food here.
Yeah, not a lie.
So I'm just gonna like, no, okay, what lovely weather we're having, and just like,
Roll perception. Roll
yeah.
Okay.
perception as you guys are trying to BS your way through this.
Sorry,
You don't know.
I
You
thought-
don't see shit. No, I'm just kidding.
It was 11.
God.
Okay, it was a 7, but I thought it was a nat 1, so that's why I screamed.
Ooh.
It does
11.
look like a. It looks like a
It,
one.
it looks like a 1.
Oh no!
I'm going to be quiet because I don't see nothing.
I'm like, let me see. Oh wow, there's a lot of trees.
Wow, yeah.
Child, like you look off to the side and normally you wouldn't notice anything, but because it's been pointed out to you, you see a green bush among many dead vegetation standouts. And it's like, okay.
The color doesn't match the rest of the forest.
One of these things just
Yeah.
Doesn't belong here.
Which one of you is the imposter?
Guys, if you haven't figured out, we're nerds. Like, if you haven't figured out while watching.
All right. Can I do a bit more of like an investigation? I will subtly squint at it
same.
to try to see.
Sure, both of you roll investigation. Kieran,
Squinting, that's
Yeah.
great.
Kieran, after hearing, is going to
I
roll
have no
his
idea
own.
what I rolled. Okay, there we go. 19. It-
Oh,
it's-
nice, good.
The
Okay.
dice rolled behind the icon to roll more dice. So
Right?
I
It's like-
couldn't see it.
Where'd you go? Investigation. You aren't quite sure about what's in there. Like, it looks like it's a pretty well-rounded bush. Like, it covers a lot. Except for the fact that it stands out among a lot of dead foliage. Like, as you're watching it, Kieran looks to the right and sees a couple of other moving bushes, and he's just like, does nature move a lot like that now, Ben?
Kieran,
No.
Kieran, tap 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 tap. Kieran,
No.
can you hunters mark that and get some more? Out of the bush?
Doesn't
Is
that-
possible?
I need to be able to
Would-
see the creature, I think, if there's a creature in there.
Wouldn't that also alert the creature?
I mean, the goblins and hobgoblin thing kind of got an idea that we were watching them when getting Nokia.
Yeah, so.
What do we do?
How
I
far
don't...
off the road are the creatures? Oh, wait,
They're
I
about
don't- I'm
30
still
feet
finding my-
on either side.
Oh, if only I would have heard that conversation. I have something that could help.
Aww.
Oh, if only I knew what was happening.
Oh, if only. If only.
If only.
You're just playing your loot. What are y'all doing at this moment? Because
I'm trying to
Kieran's
figure
just
out-
like
I'm
trying...
to figure out a way.
Kieran's
trying to
just
figure out a way to get loot for him.
slowly trying to, like, just left arm over right, just trying to block of whistling, trying to pull out his longsword just in case of, like,
Oh my god.
Is this something that I could evil eye?
Again, they might know, though, but you could
Yeah.
try.
Because
But
the
they
last
might-
time you tried to do a
Sneakily.
stealth evil eye, it ended up alerting them. So
True, but that was like a humanoid creature. This could be a moving bush. It could be a plant.
a moving bush.
Alert me.
A moving
What's in the
bush.
woods? The bushes. They're speaking to me.
The leaves, they talk.
Oh god.
I
They
speak
tell
for
me
the
to leave me
trees.
alone. Yeah.
It's the Lorlox.
And for some fucking
No,
reason,
no, no. That's where the autism's gotta get caught. What are y'all doing at this current time?
Oh,
Please
God.
alert me. Please, I can help so hard right now. I
How far-
actually could be of use.
So hold on. So what is
So they're about
what
like
is the
30
distance?
feet, like on either side, away from
Oh,
where you guys
please
are.
alert me.
Yeah, because
Can
that's
I
where Kieran
roll-
looked off
can
to
I
the
try
right and
again?
saw. Yep, you can certainly
Can
do
I
that.
notice how everyone is like acting like really weird?
Yep.
you should have been warned about this too.
Still,
Yeah,
I know, but like,
you
I
don't
didn't
see it.
see
No,
it.
her perception was
Wait.
terrible.
Oh, that's
Her
right.
perception
Yeah.
was one-
so I just want to.
Her perception was bad.
And see if I
I
can
will
try
say,
it.
like, doing a reroll, the DC will be a little bit higher, but not by much. But
got it,
you can
you got
certainly
it.
reroll. Where it's like if you guys are trying to pick a lock and you fail, well, the DC goes up, and then you got if you're wanting to try again. So
You know, that's great. It's just fine. It's just
what'd you
awesome.
roll? It's not.
I'm gonna just.
Never mind.
It's a
Never mind.
lovely
Yeah,
day
just-
in the dying
yeah.
woods, in the Grimhale Forest. It is a lovely morning.
I'm just gonna scooch a little closer to the front of the wagon and yeah, just
Like,
be there.
Good job.
Okay. I'm gonna make a ballsy move. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm going to. Yeah. I'm going to. With my staff, which has the holy symbol in it. I'm going to use channel divinity, and I'm going to divine spark one of them.
All right, you're gonna have to tell me what that does because you do not have your character sheet at the moment.
I point my holy symbol at another creature that I can see within 30 feet of me and focus divine energy at it, and either restore health, which we're not doing that, but we're going to force that creature to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, and we'll see where that goes.
All right.
So we're alerting the.
We're just gonna fucking go for it.
Because why not?
I noticed this.
Yep.
So which
Yeah,
creature?
I'm gonna
Because there
go.
was one bush off to the left, and 2 off to the right that were moving along.
We're gonna
to
go
follow
for the
you guys.
one by itself.
One by itself. All right. So let me bring up that stat block. It was a Constitution.
Yep.
That'll be a fail on its end.
Okay, so it is going to take 1d8 plus 3. We'll go radiant damage. And that, so let's go ahead and do that. Scheisse.
Language.
I said scheisse.
Watch your profanity.
You
I
know
know.
what that means, right? Or
Yeah,
like,
I
that's
know.
what language. Profanity, sir.
Watch your profanity.
Watch your profanity. So that's going to be 7 damage.
7 damage.
Of
All right.
radiant.
As you get hurt, you just hear, "Ah! They're attacking! They're attacking!"
Do I notice this? Please
Yeah,
tell me.
You would hear this now as out of the bush comes this like little dark greenish figure with pointed ears and a bow. It's just and it readies to fire. And I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh.
There we go.
Yay.
As you see a goblin climb right out of that bush and drops its little
Oh, this
disguise.
is gonna be fun. This is gonna be
Oh,
fun.
wait. I've
Start
got
that game session.
Oh, I am. I'm just writing it up.
I got 24.
Look at that.
Nice.
18. Yeah.
Can't
I
got
initiative to save my
That thing.
I got not great. Can somebody please swap with me? I need to go first. I have a spell that can help everything. Please, I have.
Please, I'm doing something. I'm doing something.
I have
I can-
things too.
Okay.
Oh, the joys of having.
I'm not at the front of the initiative list, so I'm
Who's at the
sorry.
front? Who's at the front?
That's gonna be Nakia.
Yeah,
Nakia.
you can swap with me.
I love you. You got
All
it,
right.
12. Oh, thank you. I love you, Nakia, so much.
All right, relax. I think you need to
Get out
calm
of here.
down. You calm
It's
down.
almost It's almost National Bunny Day.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
What is your birthday coming up? Your birthday coming up?
No,
Hmm?
nowhere near. Nowhere near. Nowhere near.
I
in
want to call
July.
lies. I want to call lies.
It's
Well-
in July, and that's all I'm gonna say.
I was stabbed.
I feel like that's all you really had to
God,
say.
knives.
All right.
No, I know the exact date.
Shut up!
Oh, God.
Not on stream, please.
I'm not outing that. That's why I'm just gonna say it's
Oh.
National Bunny
Oh
Month.
my
July is
god.
National Bunny Month.
No, it's not.
Money.
All right. So let's get the change of music going here. You guys are now in active combat. Bunny's gonna probably hurt Clan here.
I'm gonna just take a
I'm
trickle.
okay.
I'm gonna get him.
Let's go. Hey, he made boxes.
I didn't make boxes. I didn't make nothing. That's just from last time.
Is it really?
That's this is. I have made the same map for a lot of different areas because why would I make different path maps? It's like it's the same freaking woods, man. Like what will go good for this?
Oogadiba.
Oogadiba. All right.
Oogadiba.
Wow.
Shark bait.
Can I reactionary wild shape?
No,
Wait, I
because
think
you already did your move, and then the small little goblin was going to retort. Oh my god, they
Oh,
both
which
rolled
also that's
so
another thing
separate.
I should also tell you about. I can also wild shape into undead creatures.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's gonna be fun to see.
I just moved everyone around a little bit.
Wait. hold
Yeah,
on.
that's feel free to do that.
Wild shape.
Yeah,
are
I
we
put
not-
Lufrum on the horse.
That,
and
it's
then-
part of my subclass.
No, but for wild shape, you're supposed to pick like, was it 5 or like?
I think
a
that's in
certain
the
number?
newer edition. Is you're supposed to
Oh,
only
you're
pick a
not-
certain number.
All right,
Yeah.
we're not doing that.
The newer edition, because druids can do a lot, so they're just.
Let's nerf them just a
Don't eat
tiny
my
bit.
shoe. What is wrong with you, you crazy child?
All right,
Shoot,
so
great.
20
Smells
to
like feet and cheese.
20 to 25. Well, 25 to 20.
Well,
I stole Nakia's roll sign 24, and then you got
Yeah.
12. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Oh my
I
God.
appreciate you.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
okay.
The
Lufrum.
kindness initiative swap
Oh
industry.
no, he needs some milk. Let's do a mixed monster. Ooh.
All right, and then
Why are you?
20 to 15.
I got 15 exactly.
I got 17.
All right, so then we got Lufrum, Child, Nolbin.
You rolled for Felix and Kieran, right?
Yeah.
15 to 10.
12.
12. Okay. What's your dexterity?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Dexterity?
It's hot. It should
17.
be pretty high. Yeah.
Is how high?
17.
17. Right, just
Jeez,
checking
that is
out.
high.
We're doing
Rogues,
we're doing the
baby,
purple and
rogues. You said 12. Okay, so then. Oh yeah, you're gonna be going first. And then Kieran and Felix are at the very bottom.
We got the monster cocktail. It's purple.
Jesus Christ. That cannot be good.
Actually, I learned something. You will actually piss away most of the caffeine before it actually hits your system.
I don't know. That pre-workout gets me real tingly in the gym.
How much of it are you taking?
One scoop.
So you're not
That's cool.
hitting that upper limit.
Give it the water.
I mean, I'll take 2. I don't care. I don't care about my heart. It's the weight, baby.
It's not, they said not to take 2.
You're
On
still
my
not hitting-
canister, it says you can take 2 a day if you want.
You're still not hitting that upper limit.
I will go beyond my limits. I will have no limits.
Stop it.
I am already.
I will go even further beyond.
I've already gone further beyond because I'm already at 900 milligrams of caffeine.
What does that poster say? What does that poster say? My hero. I'm going to go even further beyond. All right, so top of the
And I had a
round,
coffee earlier.
we have Lufrum with Child following up. Okay.
Beautiful. You said they're 30 feet away, right?
Yeah. Okay, I need the
Beautiful.
music to go back.
Child's first?
Wait, I
No.
don't.
No, Lufrum with then
I'm first.
Child. So,
Okay.
so it goes
I am
Lufrum,
dyslexic.
Child, Nalbin, and Nokia, and then everything else follows after.
Dyslexia kicked in.
How many creatures are there in that
3.
As far as what you can see from this one that came out and took a few little bit of damage,
I am going to cast
Took a few
slow
little bit of damage?
on up to
Took a few
6
little
of those
bit.
creatures within a 40-foot radius.
okay.
So you're gonna slow
And
us
that
all.
is a wisdom saving throw of 14.
Wisdom saving throw 14?
Yes.
Yeah, it failed. So the creature that you can
How many
see,
of them failed?
well, you can only see one at this current time. Is it a radius spell or?
It says 6 creatures of your choice within range.
Well, so far you can only see that there's one goblin.
Wasn't there other 2 bushes moving?
You don't know that though.
Oh, so only one
So-
popped out.
Only one has popped out. All you've seen is bushes. Do you want to target the bush? Bushes to see?
I can target both the bush, any of the both the bushes.
Okay.
No, so hold on, wait. You only know about the one target. Like you haven't been told about the other 2.
And they're still inside the bush.
Yeah.
Do I not know about them at all?
Has that? I don't think anyone's yelled out. Like, there's 2 to the right.
Yeah.
All you saw was that Nalbin like beamed the one, and so that's where your attention would have been drawn. So I would have said like that one failed. So
I apologize.
okay.
I'm not trying to do that. I'm sorry.
I can use it again. I'll use slow first on this one, and then I'll just keep using 3rd level spells until
okay,
we get home.
well, it.
You know, you
Right.
can, and you have a limited number of 3rd spell slots.
Well, we need it. We need it.
We need it.
It's fine.
No, screw it, we
that
ball.
one failed.
We ball.
That one failed. Yes.
Perfect.
Okay, is my stream not showing everything properly?
That one is you alter time around up to 6 creatures of your choice in a 40-foot radius. Each target must see an effective target speed is halved. It takes a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws, and it can't take reactions. On its turn, it can take either action or a bonus action, not both. And if it makes an attack,
It's
it can only
pretty
use one
much
attack.
screwed, is what it is. That particular.
Basically, if it, yeah,
And
if
then
it
I can
casts
also
a
hit it
spell
with
a synergistic
rack.
component, yeah, it only has a 25% chance of a spell working.
So,
Well, all you see at the moment is it's got a bow, and it's aiming at you.
me?
Yeah, because you just hit it, bro!
It was going to half their speed so we could run away.
Nah, they're goblins. Murder.
We don't know how many though. There could be like 4.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
travel in hordes.
That's
All right,
okay.
I'll just use it
Wait,
again
he's-
next time, but for now I'm going to use my capabilities.
Capability.
Capabilities?
Capabilities.
Of ability.
Exactly. To hide inside here in between everybody because I'm scared.
Okay.
Ah.
Kieran is at this
That
moment.
is-
Even though it's not Kieran's turn, he's seething at seeing these goblins. But if that's the end of your turn, we will then move on to Child with Nulbin following up.
Beautiful.
I'm
Murder.
going to evil
Mutilate.
eye the little goblin that poked his head out.
All right, and it's a charisma
Gonna
save.
get hounded on.
Charisma 14 saving throw, please.
Well, it rolled a natural 19 with a -1, so it got an 18.
You suck. All right.
Fuck.
I will.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
You suck. Yeah.
Gonna Eldritch Blast it.
All right, go ahead and roll to.
Does a 17 hit?
That'll hit.
All right. So I'm just gonna kind of jump up and throw my hand, throw it. It'll magical arc hit from my hand. It hits for 8 damage, and then I duck down.
So you just watch as it's running the bow, and this Eldritch Blast just cracks to the bow and just takes off its left arm as it's bleeding, and it just drops down dead. As one of the goblins is gone.
Dill, I actually got to talk to you after the session. I
Okay.
remembered something. Thank you for using Eldritch Blast because it reminded me of something.
Oh my god, if you're talking about grasping vine, we've already discussed this crap.
Oh no, something even better.
Oh,
Grasp
God.
of a Dar.
Okay, we'll talk after.
Yeah.
Alright, is that the end of your turn then, child?
Yes, that is all I can.
Alright, Nulbin with Nakia following up.
Wait, we're gonna
We can
adopt a
make-
goblin? We're gonna adopt
Someone. No, we're not. No.
Wait.
Sorry, my chat. King Devil said, "Are you gonna adopt a goblin?"
that.
No.
That is
King,
a
how dare you?
stereotype.
King, how dare
That
you?
is a stereotype. That is great. I want to adopt the
My sweet,
goblin.
sweet nephew, I will find you and I will hurt you for that idea. I love you, but I will find you.
Oh god.
Oh.
I know exactly where you live. I'm just kidding.
Kieran would want us to adopt anything green.
Just there's foam at the mouth. They just.
Well, we can do a
okay,
dead
it's
goblin.
All right, Nelvin, what are you doing?
Just soothing him.
Okay,
with his
so
head.
let's do some things. This is gonna be
Wait,
fun.
wait, who? Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought Bunny was next. Sorry, my bad.
No,
no.
Nakia
So,
is
for-
after.
After.
So
Okay.
for my action, I'm going to.
For your cape of abilities, are you gonna hide?
Capabilities?
No, I'm going to Krail's Maggot.
All right.
What is
the-
that?
What?
Is that one of the new spells I bought?
Nope.
Okay.
Yep. Yes.
Nope. I was like, okay, I bought a lot of books. I have no idea what spells I bought anymore.
So this one is
I don't
a
know what I
necromancy spell. It's strap in everybody because this one's gonna be fun. A 6-inch long maggot forms inside a creature of my choice within range and begins to devour the target from within. Make a melee spell attack against your target while in range. On a hit, the target takes necrotic damage from the maggot equal to 1d8, your spellcasting ability modifier. As a bonus action, on each of my subsequent turns, I can repeat the attack against the target. And we'll get into more of that here. So first,
We don't have the
so
visual on
first,
this.
is it dead already?
That one is, yeah.
I killed it.
Oh, okay. So let's go. Fuck it. I'm
You gotta
going.
top
I'm
up
gonna.
the other ones.
Where's the nearest one?
The other two off to the right are about 30 feet away. So
Okay,
They-
step in front of.
they will be around in this general vicinity.
Okay, so
Oh.
wait, are they by chance next to each other?
Might be.
We
It might be.
know. We
Yes, they are.
Okay, that's why I want to. Yeah, you have.
Listen,
to tell me
I
that
don't
one.
have to say nothing. Yes, they're right beside each other.
So we'll face step in between them.
All right.
So we'll do that. So that's going to trigger first the face step ability.
You're passing the reins off to Kieran during this, right?
The horse is gonna take off.
Yeah,
Yeah, are we still moving?
Yeah, we're still moving, right?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think we ever stopped.
we did.
Well, Nalvin, you said you were driving, so what are you doing?
We'll stop and then face step.
Pass the reins and then we'll just keep walking.
No.
Yeah, we can keep going.
You'll face step. You'll catch up.
No. Stop. Face step.
Okay, fine.
So we'll do. So I am Winter, correct?
Yeah,
If I remember correctly.
because
Okay.
you had taken a rest and you didn't go into your trance, so you're still Winter Nalvin.
Correct. Okay. So.
Correcto, mundo.
So they first have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Oh wait, no, hold on, wait. Never mind. Never mind. They don't do nothing.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
Okay. So, because it's before the teleport, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So,
okay, that, and then we'll look at one of them. Krail's maggot.
all right. You have to make a ranged spell attack, correct?
Yep.
So yeah, it'd be on you to roll to see if you hit.
Let me double check the wording of things. Just where's the spell? Blah blah.
Usually
blah.
it should show right beside the spell if you got a roll or not, or it'll say like a DC save.
Krail's maggot. One action, range 60 feet, concentration up to a minute. No, melee.
Yeah, so then you got to roll to see if you hit.
Okay, so D20. For everyone. Are you fucking kidding me?
Damn.
Are
You just stand in front of this bush and you just and it just goes in between the bushes. Those roots beneath your feet are real fun and tricky for tripping you up.
Maggots. Maggots everywhere.
Oh, I love it. I love the fact that Nalvin and Child have been like, we're gonna do this, and the rolls today are just be like, you know what? No.
Hey,
Why?
I killed him and killed a little goblin in one shot.
Yeah, but you guys couldn't read a map to save your lives.
That's true.
Well, I can't
Not
do
so
another
hard.
spell, so that's fine. I guess.
So what are you doing now?
Move. Just walk
Yeah,
back
let's
over
go,
and
let's
we'll
go.
I'm like, you know, just head down low. You know what? I don't even want to be here anymore. Like, I don't know.
There's just maggots all over the floor.
30 feet teleport, 30 feet run.
Well, it is rough terrain in the woods, so you be getting 15 feet.
Motherfucker.
Uh,
I'm head low. I'm just gonna be like, motherfucking son of a.
Turning your back on the two little bushes?
No, backing up.
Okay, okay.
Looking at him.
well, the one, because as like you try to back away, it's gonna take an attack of opportunity on you.
Grapple me, please.
As another goblet, as this goblin just jumps out to take a swing at you with its scimitar.
Goblin boss.
Grapple me.
I think
That
you
means he has
forgot.
goblin friends.
Grapple. Hug me, please. Hug me.
Oh, that's gonna miss. It's only a 9.
Yeah, I have
Everyone's
15.
As you just like get out of the way and just it too just like slips a little bit on the maggots that have just like falling around. It's like,
Should hug me.
no hug for you.
Hug me. Hug me.
No.
This one's weird.
What do you hear me say in Spanish? No.
All right, Nakia, it's your turn now. As this
Compel him to
a
hug me.
little bit more muscular looking goblin with a very gnarly looking scimitar has jumped out of the bush to attack your fellow companion.
You said this is like a. You said this is like a dead forest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I use a flaming arrow? I'm gonna use my short bow and
Set it on fire!
I'm just
Sure.
gonna stand up and just
Forest
All right.
fire. Let's go.
Yes!
Only
is
you
no
can
INT.
start forest
Can I
fires.
roll?
There is no I in team, but there is 6
Yeah,
in.
you just-
Fuck it.
you
I don't
just
care
roll
how big
for-
the room is. I cast fireball.
Fireball.
Very much. Fireball.
Wait, can you see it if I roll on my phone? Because
I should be able to, yeah.
Pop up, it did
short
before.
bow.
It should pop up.
Yeah,
Yeah, 25, that'll hit.
shit.
So,
God damn.
so roll
Okay, wait.
roll for the flaming damage and the pierce, because there should be piercing, and then fire damage attached to that. So,
You shoulda hugged me.
because if you click on the actual flaming arrow, like the item, it will say that like I believe it does both piercing and flame damage. So
It's gonna.
So I need to equip it.
I'm already assuming that you have it equipped in there. So because
okay.
you and Kieran,
1d6 fire.
you, Kieran, and Felix were very antsy about getting it. So I'm assuming that you guys would have had them ready to go.
So where the short bow is, I could just click the 1d6 plus 3.
Yes, you would click the 1d6 plus 3 because you're also
And-
using that particular arrow. You would also use that as well.
Okay, I'm gonna click it now.
Okay.
Bloop.
So it does, for the short bow, it does 1d6. So go ahead and roll 2 more d6s because it's in 1d6 for the short bow and then a d6 of fire damage.
We got
Okay,
6
so 2 more.
plus.
So you got
There's
6.
1. 8.
So it's 14.
And 1 more.
Because it'll be fire damage.
Wait.
I rolled a
Hold
6.
6, 14. So 23. As you
So
just,
I rolled a 3.
because it'd be 3d6.
5 and 6.
Okay.
So you just like take this arrow, and it's like, I was just pointing at it, just right in the eye, and it just falls down.
Nice.
Shoulda hugged me, bitch.
As the flame
Now the
slowly
fire's-
starts to like lick out across both the body and outwards, and the other bush starts to shake.
Shoulda hugged me,
God.
bitch.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna just duck down back into the wagon.
Hug.
Rogues, we hide.
Hug me. Hug
That's
me.
the best option.
I want
Alright.
to do something
Just
fun.
one shot the goblin boss. You
No.
are the shit.
So this
Badass.
screaming bush like jumps out, moves 5 feet, and just. And he is
You know what
going.
would have been funnier is if you Bruce Willis it. It is like, yeah, they only take orders from their boss. Kill. Anybody else want to be in charge?
No, it has a different ability, which is kind of mean to its lessers.
No, what Nokia just did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else?
So
Oh.
you just watch as it's weaving this stick that around at the top has this faint greenish energy, and it begins just swirl around. And looking at you, Nelvin, it just is going to send an attack at you.
Real quick, just to make sure, what kind of damage would I might be inflicted to?
Not elemental.
Okay, just making sure.
That is a natural 20 or a 25 to hit. So, where are you?
Hey.
Where are you?
Hey.
And
I'm so sorry.
At least it's not 25 damage. It's just 25 to hit.
My tongue is fully blue now.
But it is double.
Mine is red.
You take 29 points of psychic damage as that blast just hits
Aizen.
you. Nelvin.
Wild cherry pop candies.
Yep, I got you.
Alright.
Blue coconut.
Ah.
And it is going to cast. Let me see the exact thing for this spell.
Make a flirty comment and be like, "Hey, you're blue. I'm red. Want to make purple?"
Get out.
Um,
Get
My
out.
tongue's blue. My tongue's red. Want to make purple?
no,
Yeah.
literally, their
We
tongues
are
are.
purple. And not to mention,
Get out.
I apologize for nothing.
Okay, that is a 20-foot cube spell.
I like how, Nalvin's left and we're all just kind of chilling in the car, like, so, guys.
You got this, Nalvin.
As it's going to...
Right here.
As...
What's it doing?
My box on us.
We might need to hop out.
I need Kieran, Child, Felix, Lufram, and Nakia to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
This is why we should have run away.
As you just see this swirl of like firefly-like energy begin to emanate all around you.
Wait, say that. Fire energy, you said?
Firefly-like energy.
Oh, firefly. Like the bug fly? Like the bug?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Buzz, okay.
Buzz.
I'm 24.
So, Lufram saved. Nakia, I need you to roll a dexterity save.
Dexterity.
We're safe.
Should be okay.
He's not safe.
Kieran failed.
Oh wait, no, that's Nakia. Nakia's not safe. Oh no. I thought that
Not the
was
rogue.
Kieran failed, and Felix failed, as
Nakia.
all of this swirling energy that just begins to go around, you start to, as this energy just starts to cling to you, and you start shedding a little bit of dim light, and any attack rolls against you have advantage.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
As the spell Fairy Fire has been cast, and now this energy outlines your body and allows for any creature to see you.
Your weak points.
That's on Lufram and who else?
That is on
all
Felix,
you.
Kieran, and Nakia. For those that succeeded, you are unaffected as you are able to avoid the energy.
Yeah, me and you are fine.
It basically illuminates your weak spots and says,
And like, hit them here. So, but it's only like a one-time thing. So like any attack rolls against an affected creature, if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature object can't benefit from being invisible. Actually, it's a concentration. Never mind. So it is. I'm going to mark it as concentrating. So it's concentrating on the spell.
Oh, that's perfect.
For the duration. So you guys are highlighted for the next minute, and you cannot go invisible. Otherwise, the light will give away where you are. And that is going to end that Hexer's turn, as out from front, 5, 10, 15, another one has moved from being a bush up ahead and is now going to use its own staff and take a blast at Kieran, who is sitting on the front.
Oh, thank God I got off the horse.
That first attack fails as it just sends it forward to Kieran, just casually, as it just, and does it again. Because it already sees the fairy fire. Just want to make sure. Oh yeah, I didn't crit on that one, but it did hit with the advantage, so that is going to be 7 points of psychic damage to Kieran. As he's just hitting his little bit of blood out of his nose. He's like, oh! That's going to end that Hexer's turn, and then we have the...
Hey.
Yes? Were you going to say something?
No, I said great.
Okay.
In a very sarcastic tone, like, great! Not
Okay.
great.
I was just double checking. I'm like, is there something happening? Are you doing something?
Oh no, just pain.
Did I mess up? Oh, just pain? Just pain? Yeah, that's all that is. All right, so as all around you, they're descending from the trees above, as all of you were kind of distracted by the bushes, is 1, 2, 3. Actually, that Hexer needs to go too. So. As there are a lot more goblins that are now revealing themselves as they start like running and dropping down from trees and leaving around bushes, as that Hexer is going to 5, 10, 15. Because Lufram and Nakia, you guys are technically with half cover, so you have an additional +3, I believe, to your AC, or is it +2? You have bonus +2. Except Nakia also has advantage against that, so, but you still have, as it's going to, that's cocked. The first attack from its hex stick is going to hit you, Nakia. As it runs up, sees you try to hide, but it sees the bright energy and it just sends the blast forward. And you take 7 points of psychic damage. Why do I keep rolling that low?
Wait, do I put that in?
You just put that at your current health.
Okay.
And seeing you, Lufrum, is gonna take a blast at you.
Question with
I'll do
my
Yes.
active perception, do I notice any of them wearing any kind of like armor?
A lot of them are wearing what looks like hide armor. The one that was kind of more heavily plated was the goblin boss, but a lot of them are typically just wearing hide, from the looks of it, and furs.
And nobody's really using anything of metal work.
Well, they're wielding, like, the goblin warriors definitely look like they are wielding, like, steel, like, scimitars and everything. But the hexers are just wielding what looks like gnarled branches that kind of look like they're hooked at the end in various angles. That is going to be a 17 on you, Lufrum, to hit. You do have a
question.
That does hit. Yeah.
Even with the half cover, because the half cover gives you +2 to your AC.
Yeah, I'm still squishy. We're on this quest to get some armor.
I'm still squishy.
It still hurts, and you take. Good God, get back! You know what? I'm abandoning you.
Oh, does that mean I don't get hit now since you dropped the dice?
No. You take 14 points of psychic damage.
I don't like that.
Oh, double. So
That one I did more.
Gotta get rid of these hexers.
As the
14.
As the goblins, because a lot of them are still at a pretty good distance. This one's going to try to take
Hug me.
a slash at you with its scimitar.
Why does nobody want to hug me?
That's cocked. Scimitar. 13. Does that hit?
Nope.
All right, so that one misses. This one's going to take 5, 10, 15. Going to take out its short bow and try to hit Kieran. That misses. This one is 5, 10, 15. Going to take a shot at you, Nelbin.
Just fucking hug me.
He tried. He missed.
They keep trying to hurt you, man. They're not doing it.
No, I said hug.
Oh,
I want them to hug me.
Okay, that one got really aggressive. That's going to be a 21 to hit for the short bow.
Yeah.
All right.
AC's 15.
Okay.
Oh, he's shooting at. I thought he was shooting at Kieran.
No, me.
Okay, you. Okay.
That is 7 points of piercing damage.
Except that wig.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
So
About to lose your healer.
10, 15. And it's going to, this goblin warrior is going to take a shot at you, Lufrum.
Why me? I'm in a
Why
carriage.
are my dice running away from me?
I'm inside of a carriage, you bastard.
That's okay.
Doing
That
evil.
that was a 12 to hit, so that just, as you're hiding, look around, you see this, well, you just hear the, and it's like,
Oh God.
as you just see like the point comes right through the carriage, you're like, oh, that was really close. That was really close to my face. 5, 10, 15. Gonna take a shot at Felix. That was
Does our
cocked.
carriage have open sides? We don't have, like, it's not a carriage?
Nope.
Or it's
No.
just like a wagon?
It's
It's
just
like a
a
wagon?
wagon.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, it's a wagon.
That's...
Watusi.
Kinda.
Wait a minute. Actually, let me check. What is Felix's AC? Oh, yeah, no, it just... like, just hits off the side and goes. So the Goblin Warriors had some success, but a lot more failures. So now it is Felix's turn. As...
Oh, never mind.
No, because Felix and Kieran haven't gone yet, so...
Well, in that case, I'm going to the bathroom.
Alright, you go.
Have fun.
This is where, again, I'm playing the sides of, like, I'm trying to kill, but I'm trying to save. I'm trying to kill, I'm trying to save. Everybody's trying to kill everybody. Felix is going to take out his heavy crossbow, just kind of sets the shield down to give some half cover and just kind of places the bow on and is going to take a shot at at Goblin Warrior right here.
Fuck him up.
That is, yeah, that's going to hit. So that is
Yes.
1d10 for it. 8. So that one just takes a big hit into its shoulder and it's just bleeding profusely. It's like, It's gonna take another shot at it because, like, he feels very proud of that one. That one misses though.
Warriors aren't very warrior-y.
They don't
Their
have-
boss is dead. They're panicking.
I mean, their boss literally just got
All
like
over the place.
one-shotted. But yeah, that guy is, yeah, he's kind of hurt. He's bleeding. But Felix missed with the second shot, and he's just going to hide behind the shield. Kieran seething. It's going to 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, Kieran.
And just going to, with his long sword, take a swing at it. He's seething. This is part of his backstory.
Yeah, it's all green. He doesn't like green, man.
First strike misses. Second strike will hit. Actually, no. Oh, yeah, that's full max damage there as that goblin is just sliced from shoulder down to waist as it's just cut right in half. And he's just readying up. So now back to the top of the round with Lufram and then Child.
With your cape of abilities, please do not hide.
Don't worry, I might.
I could have flown back.
Don't worry about it.
Damn.
1 second, let me check something.
I have so many things, and I forgot.
Welcome to D&D. I have so many things too, and I forget all the time.
I have wings. I have legitimate harpy wings.
I'm gonna move right here, back up on the front of the carriage.
All right.
Grab the reins, please.
And yeah, I'm gonna.
You don't want to run
slow,
some stuff over?
first off. I'm gonna cast slow first off.
All right.
And I'm gonna cast it on the goblin hexer below me, which will be target. Well, actually, roll for 6 goblins. That way we can see how many I actually hit.
All right. Let me grab
I don't even know how many targets I'm actually.
Bunch of d20s.
They need wisdom 14.
All right. So you're choosing the hexers, I'm assuming?
1 hexer, all the hexers, so that's 2, 3, and then I'm gonna do 4, 5, and 6.
All right.
Because I think that other one's out of my range. That one up on the top's out of my range.
We're gonna roll for this one right here.
Okay.
And it's a wisdom, you said?
Yes, wisdom 14.
He fails. So that
Okay,
one is, let's go with.
Can we make the ring purple? Can
Okay.
you give him a purple ring?
I guess.
Purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go for this hexer here. He fails, so he is slowed.
Love
Gonna go
that.
for this hexer right here, who is concentrating. He succeeds.
Fuck you.
Which is great because he's also concentrating.
Bushy bitch.
This one fails.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna go for this one now. Wisdom. He fails. So he cannot take reactions and is moving at half speed. And that one fails. So one goblin warrior and 1 hexer remain unaffected, while the rest of them, you watch like as this spell goes out from Lufin, all of them like as they're moving just as their movement has just been pulled back and they are unable to take a lot of reactions and can't do much.
And also, supposedly, does their spell, the spells of the Hex use, have a somatic component?
Somatic?
Yeah, that one.
That one?
So their attack of what they've been using is just like a ranged spell attack that's like part of their ability. That's not an actual spell. But some of their spells, yes, are somatic as well, because a lot of spells require you to use your hands and whatnot for casting.
Got it. Okay, I just want to see if those ones will be weakened or like possibly not work. Cool.
Well, they're gonna find out next time.
And with the rest of my movement, I'm just gonna come back inside the carriage with my friends.
So you're able to pretty much run away from these things without worry of getting attack of opportunity if you get near them.
I don't have an action, unfortunately, to do the rain, so I'm just gonna come back in the carriage. Hopefully somebody else does that.
All right, so now we have Child with Nelbin following up.
I don't have it. That's an action, I thought, though. That's not movement, like to actually grab the reins. Isn't that an action? 'Cause that's what it was the last time, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, Child, what are you doing?
The goblin hexer, this one over here.
All right.
I want to evil eye it.
All right.
Charisma 14 saving throw. Please let me go.
He failed.
Eventually, we're gonna get him.
Yes.
He's just.
All right. I'm going to throw my dagger at him.
All right. Just gonna go black now as he's both concentrating and now evil eye.
18.
To hit? Yeah, that'll hit.
Beautiful.
That'll hit.
Beautiful. Okay. Let me get some dice out here for this. Okay, hold on 1 second because I need to roll 1d4, 1d6, so 3d6, 3d6, and 1. Okay. I'm gonna roll this, and then 1 second. Where's my sixes? I need to roll.
He's gonna take 7 damage.
3 of those. So that's 8 plus 7.
So 15.
Damage. So 15 damage with my special dagger.
All right, we're gonna roll to see if he maintains concentration. He does, so the fairy fire is still up. I rolled a natural 18, so.
He's very concentrated on what he's doing, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he just like takes the dagger and he's just like looks in the dagger's actually in his hand. He's like,
Jesus Christ.
okay, not so happy. That's your turn.
Actually, I will. I'm gonna. Oh, I can't get the reins because that's my turn.
That's why I didn't.
I mean, you can move up, so that will be.
But I will move up.
All right. So we have Nalbin with Nakia following up.
I don't like being up there though.
Okay. So first
that's
off,
why I went back in.
I'm going to. See.
But at least they're all slowed.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
going
They're all
For
to
two.
Primal Savagery
All right.
and make a unarmed strike.
All right. Roll for an attack.
That's going to be 19.
That'll hit.
So that's going to be 8.
All right. He's not look.
Plus- Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh, well.
Yep.
What the hell?
He is not looking too good. As he just like
And-
cut across and his body's like trying to react, but it's just slowly moving.
And after making said attack, I'm going to do a crouching motion and expend a charge of Harpy's wings.
All right.
And I'm going to fly up. So hold on, gotta go to my inventory now.
I believe you can go up to like your movement speed or what?
It's flight speed of 40.
Correct.
So,
Correct, sir.
so that should be that. So now I am.
You guys are lucky. These hexers can't do anything to your horse. I'm coming for Geraldine, baby.
Geraldine.
I'm coming for Geraldine.
Geraldine alone.
You were the one who warded Geraldine, and now you're the
I
one
know.
who wants to break your own wards. What?
Welcome to the world.
What's the so it's
we have
it's a
affinity
minute of
to the,
flight speed. So how
Yeah.
how
Oh, so
low
that'd be
is he
10
target?
rounds. That'd be 10 rounds.
10 rounds?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 40 feet into the air,
Okay.
just
Perfect.
straight up.
All right.
Can you
I
pick
will.
up Kieran when we inevitably
I
So
will-
That's my movement.
I'll put that board around to show that you're in flight.
Yep. So that's my movement, and then as my bonus action, I am going to heal.
Okay.
So let me go
Good.
grab
Good stuff.
my.
Good stuff. Oh, you guys
Potion
utilizing all your spells and abilities and items I've given you. I'm so proud of you all.
We're like professionals.
Only took 17 sessions.
Listen, we're baby D&D players.
I know.
We're kindergartners. We just got to
Bro,
first
I'm a
grade.
baby DM. What do you mean? I'm trying my best out here.
I mean, you've almost
you're-
killed us
you're-
like 15
You're
times.
doing great.
So that's gonna be +6. Cool.
Alright, so you have fielded, and that's your turn?
Yep.
Alright, so Nakia, you're up with the Goblin Hexers following.
Is that Firefly thing?
The fire?
It's still going. Yes.
Sorry.
The fairy fire?
is it-
Yeah, that's still going.
Yeah,
It's
can I
maintained
use-
for a minute, so.
Can I use Druidcraft? Can I use Druidcraft on it and do Fireplay? Wait.
So this
It's
is like
technically-
this is like a magical fairy fire that clings to your
Ah.
body, so it can't really be
Okay, never
snuffed
mind.
out in any way like that.
Yeah.
I'm just
I like
gonna
the
use
idea, though.
explosive arrows.
Okay.
On the one that's cast it.
Which one are you shooting at?
Wait, what?
Which one are you shooting the explosive arrow at?
The Hexer at the bottom.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck them up.
Roll for an attack.
Short bow. 13.
Oh, that just hits.
Okay.
At
Your
just
AC is
hits.
down by 2, so we're at an advantage right now.
Yeah, so like automatically like it. Yeah, as long as you roll above a 12, you're fine.
And if I'm using explosive arrows, how?
So it'll be your short bow, and then it will be 1d6 plus 1d10. It'll be 2d6 plus 1d10.
Goes in tight.
Thank you.
Wait.
Plus.
I roll the normal way and then use the.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and roll. If you want to do a custom roll, you can do. If you click on the bottom left of 2d6s and plus a d10, it will add it all together, and then you just add the 3 on top.
I'm confused. Wait,
So
okay.
there's a little dice at the bottom left of
wait.
your corner.
On your phone,
Yeah,
like there'll
click
be
on
like a
it.
little circle too as well.
By the
And then
way,
click the
sorry, we
D6
have to add a
twice.
little bit more damage to the.
And then click the
warrior,
D10
by the
one.
way.
Oh,
There you go. You got it.
It didn't add the unarmed strike. It
Oh.
only did the 2d10.
What's up, Nakia?
I'm gonna click the D10 now.
So
Okay.
Okay, go for it.
So just 1d10 and 1d6. Okay, so what was plus the unarmed strike?
Roll.
I have to roll it. So hold on.
Okay, that's a 10.
Okay.
Beautiful. And then you need your D6.
So can I just click the hit DC thing on the
Yeah.
side?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Or maybe it did.
Oh no. Okay, yeah. Okay, so 7, and then roll another d6. But it would just be
Another-
a 1d6. So
Oh,
you
okay,
wouldn't
okay.
you wouldn't hit
The one
like the
down
hit
the
DC
corner.
thing. So yeah. So if you just go down to the corner,
Yeah.
so
That's a 4.
Okay, so it was 16. So 20 points of damage. Nice.
Jesus.
What to say? As it
nice.
just.
And explosive, which is
I know it's like it's kind of like moving back, like taking an impact, and it's still moving in slow motion. It's like David Hasselhoff running on the beach. It's just like,
oh no.
Okay,
what was the unarmed strike for that damage for?
it should just be 9, but it was 8. So just add 1 to that.
Oh, he's clinging to life. It's like it's weird breath. It's like especially in slow motion. It's like.
I don't know why it didn't add unarmed strike to the.
It's D&D beyond.
to the-
It's weird.
Yeah.
And that's the end of.
Funny enough, an unarmed strike is just bludgeoning damage, which is a 1 for it.
Oh,
And then
freaking
plus 5 with
casters.
Savagery.
All right, so Nakia, was that your turn?
And I moved up to the front with child.
All right, beautiful. So now we have the goblin hexers as this one over here is going to, because you said that they have half movement. Lufram, with slow.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was in my candle. Yes, they have.
You were in your candle.
My candle.
I'm having candle difficulties over here.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, they have half movement. Yes.
Great, cool. So half of 15 is 7.5. So 1 square.
One
So fast.
And then
speedy.
what was the rest of the effects for? I'll just look up the spell here.
So it's gonna be an effective target speed is halved, and it takes -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws, and it can't take reactions on its turns. It can either take an action or a bonus action, not both. It can make only 1 attack if it has 2 install, ability. It casts a spell with a somatic
Somatic.
component. Yes, that there is a 25%
Samanama-namani.
will fail.
All right.
I hate words like that, man.
So
I
it's
swear
just
to God,
like
I've seen enemies.
moves
Nah,
1
nah,
foot
nah,
and just.
nah.
We
We
literally
were
made that
just talking
joke
about that, too.
earlier.
We were just talking about that.
Meow. All right, so it's just in slow motion, just going to use its hex stick and try to throw a blast at Kieran.
I have a question about that spell as well.
Yes. Well, it's just part of its ability. It's not an actual spell.
Well, no, the slow. It says it has like a 25% chance of the spell not working. So how does that work like in game? Like, how do you calculate a 25% chance?
Oh,
of
you're
not
looking.
working?
You're looking at the new edition's rule.
Oh.
So
Oh,
if the creature
I
attempts to
didn't know
cast a
we had
spell, because it says if the creature attempts to cast a spell with the casting time of 1 action, roll a d20 on an 11 or higher. The spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn.
Let
Yeah,
me see if I have the other version of slow, and I'm gonna switch that out really quick so I can see it properly. If that's
Oh, it's
okay.
fine. It's still like a lot of like,
Okay.
yeah, they don't get a whole lot, but it's just like if they try to cast a spell, I have to roll an 11 or higher for the spell to actually work.
They should make a slider or something that dictates: are you using 2014 ruling or 2024.
Well, that's where, like, if you go to your character creator, they have it where you can click on, like, are you using Legacy? Because they automatically think you're going to use current rules.
Oh, I don't have Legacy for that spell, actually. I do have Legacy for all my other spells, but I don't have Legacy for slow. So I'm just going to have to look that up on my phone from now on.
Oh, well, now.
Unfortunate.
That's
I'm
going
going to go back
be...
to my candle problems.
Can only use one attack, so it's just going to take one blast, and it will... Actually, because Tankly still has Fairy Fire on it. So that will be a 24 to hit.
Fix my candle. Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna roll damage now. That's going to be... So 11 points of psychic damage to Kieran. He's still holding on, he's fine. Alright, so as it just... and just like trying to move forward, but it's slowed. Same with this one, as it's going to... Because it's still in technically difficult terrain until it gets to here, but then it's used all its movement just to like push out of it, and it's going to use its hex stick on you, Lufrum.
Please don't do that.
Well, that will be a...
Is slow a concentration spell?
I believe it is.
Don't think so.
Let me check.
Yes, it is. It has a C next to it, so if you get hit, you'll have to roll to see if you maintain concentration.
Right.
Got it.
So
I
that...
roll a d20 for that?
It rolled a 13 to hit. Wait.
Just on hit.
Oh, yeah,
Also,
actually, it's 14. Sorry, 14 to hit.
What were you gonna say, child?
Oh, you can't cast any other concentration spells while you have this one up.
Got it.
Otherwise, this spell ends. Okay, get out of my garbage can. Why the
Okay.
heck are you trying to jump ship?
Can you stop dropping the dice, man?
I don't know. They're trying to abandon me.
Maybe you're not
He has
a good
abandonment issues.
master to your dice.
I bathe them every night. I'm just kidding.
That's even weirder.
Yeah.
That'll be 12 points of psychic
Yeah,
damage, and I need you to roll a d20 con
Gotcha.
saving throw.
12 damage. I can't concentrate on anything. I'm dying.
You were just hit.
Oh. 17.
17. Oh yeah, you maintain concentration. You're fine.
Fuck yeah, I do.
All right, so
Guys,
that
I'm in pain. We gotta leave.
5, 10,
Nah, we're fine.
15, and it's going to take 2 attacks with Hex Stick. Actually, no. It's going to take 1 attack with Hex Stick, and it's going to attempt a different spell. But it's going to look at you, child, and use its Hex Stick attack. That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Cool, it hits.
Tell me more, tell me more. That will be 10 points of psychic damage to you.
Ah, I don't like that.
And then it is going to... I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, as you feel this... Actually, hold on. No, it doesn't say anything about that. Yeah, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw as you feel like this wave of energy try to blind you as it casts blindness or deafness on you.
3.
3, as your eyes just... and you can't see anything.
Can I still, reaction Hellish Rebuke?
You can
Okay,
attempt, but
damage.
you are blinded. I will say, go ahead and roll Hellish Rebuke
if-
before the blindness hits, because it would be 1 attack and then it would try to cast the spell, so go ahead.
Okay. Because I don't have to... do I have to roll for the...
I'm pretty sure you have to roll for Hellish Rebuke to see if it hits. Because otherwise then it's half damage.
They have to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Well, that's cocked. They fail. So they will
They
take
rolled
full
less than a
damage.
14.
Yes, they did. I'm
Beautiful.
so ashamed
Alright.
of that number.
Here it goes. 12
12.
damage.
All right. So
Please tell me they keel over.
as he's looking a little rough and bloodied. But he's got to roll a con saving throw to see if he can maintain concentration. With a natural 20, he does, but you have that blindness wash over you, and as you hellish rebuke them, you just, the world goes dark around you.
And my devil's sight doesn't.
It does not.
This? Okay, so I'm like.
You can blind or deafen a foe. Choose one creature that you can see within range to make a con saving throw. If it fails, the target is either blinded or deafened. Your choice for the duration. At the end of each of your turns, the target can make a con saving throw. On a success, the spell ends. So this just is targeting your physical ability to see in general. It is not a magical darkness kind of spell.
So just like, oh, F you! And then...
F you! Where'd you go?
Yeah.
Where'd you go? Patron,
Yeah.
help! Help me!
I know, I'm just
Sugar Daddy, where are you?
I know Nakia's beside me, so I'm just gonna like whack and like grab her arm. Be like, I can't see! Okay.
That is the end of the
Can't see.
Yeah.
end of the Hexer's turn, so it is now the Warriors as they won. Just with the short bow, just it's weird to see a bow shoot in slow motion. It's gonna take a shot at Felix. Yeah, it's gonna miss anyway, so it's just ping right against his armor and just bounces off. This one takes one step. It's gonna take a shot at Nalbin in the air, actually, because its range does allow that. So sees the wings flapping, and it's like, I want to take the birdie down. That will be a 17 to hit.
Yep.
All right. It's Nalbin. Oh my God, it's Nalbin Poppins. Oh,
I'm Nolan Poppins, y'all.
that will be 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That Goblin Warrior has its scimitar out and is going to just, as you left, it's like eye in the car, and it just takes one step forward, and that's it. It's got its scimitar out. It would have to pull away its scimitar to pull it to short bow. This one's going 5, 10, 15. Seeing you struggling around, child, it's going to pull with its short bow and take an attack at you.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. It got a 7. It missed.
Yeah.
You're flailing around too much. The arrow just. So.
Yeah, it doesn't know what to aim.
Yeah.
Keep being a hard target.
What is aim?
What is this
Just
aim
in
you
there,
speak
like-
of?
I'm just like, I can't see. It's like,
I can't see.
Can't see. Can't see.
What are you trying to grab? Not there! Not there!
Oh God.
Felix is going.
Hey!
Felix is going to take out an explosive bolt after seeing Nakia load up her arrows and like, my turn, and we'll take a shot at the Goblin Hexer above right here.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right, that is that'll hit. Yeah, that'll hit. I was like, I have to double check the AC. Right, so
Yeah,
that
it is.
is- I'm like, oh yeah, no, that'll do it. So that'll be 1d10.
That'll do it, pig.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That's donkey, you guys.
No, there's
Really?
actually. I can't remember exactly what the.
From Babe.
Oh,
Huh?
from Babe. Never mind.
No, there's something else. I can't remember though. I just know that that'll do, pig. That'll do.
That's from Shrek. That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Well, I'm pretty sure
No,
in the movie Babe, like, that'll do, pig. That'll do.
Yeah,
I believe.
there's more. That's not just Shrek that coined that. You know
It is
that.
Mm.
probably yeah.
What?
In my mind, it's Shrek.
I mean, yeah.
Well, bless your heart.
Yeah, my heart is blessed.
Who also is kind of annoyed in the new design for Shrek 5?
You know what? I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
It looks
Loads it up, and then just going to like turn back to the other Goblin Hexer, and he's going to fire at that one as well with another explosive bolt.
Did he miss the first one?
No, he got the
three
first
damage.
one. No. I rolled the d10, and then I was like, wait, what am I doing with the digital? And then I rolled, and he dealt 18 points of damage too.
I was about to say, I saw the 3 and I was kind of shocked. I was like, only 3.
That one will hit as well, so I'm just going to roll the... As that Goblin Hexer, as he just like brings back, hits, and he explodes. And the fairy fire is gone.
Fairy.
As the fairy fire around that clings to your guys' bodies that failed it is just gone.
No, different hexer.
No, it was the same hexer, but that was not a concentration
it?
spell. It just happens if it succeeds. It is not a maintained spell.
Suck.
For how long though?
A minute
Suck.
until you roll to save, but that hexer is gone, so there are 2 left. So that's end of Felix's turn. Kieran is going to 5, 10, and take 2 swings at that one. He is just seeing green. As Lufrum put.
What is he, the Hulk?
The first attack will hit. The second attack will hit. Uh, 15 points of damage to that second one, as that one is also not looking the greatest, as he just with his blade, and that will be the end of his turn. And now we're back to Lufrum with Child following up. Stop looking at the bag of hulls.
Lovely. Is that hulls?
Ludens.
It's for your throat, you know what? I was off.
Looking at the back.
That's a lozenge.
It's something to put in your mouth and suck on. So moving on, Lufrum.
It's not long and hard though.
Okay.
Lufrum with Child following
I'm
up.
gonna ignore that.
There's no
I didn't say
spots
anything.
in the front of the carriage, so I'm just gonna hop directly on good old Geraldine.
All right.
And I'm gonna use where is it? Fuck, where's my spells? Where are my spells? There they. I'm gonna use Speak with Animals.
Again?
And
Okay.
I'm gonna tell Geraldine, run as fast as you can and get us out of here. I don't care what you run over, just run.
Great.
You have 2 friends!
One has wings and is strong enough to carry Kieran. Just get us out of here. We're getting surrounded. We can
No, I'm
shoot
not.
behind. We can't shoot around.
Roll persuasion check.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, there it is under performance.
Yeah, it's the
23,
purse.
baby!
Like, okay. And so he will move up his full movement, which I do believe that, I said last time, yep, that's 40, as he just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he is actually 35, 40. Off
Great,
the map.
Fantastic. I love this. I'm
As you
outta
are all
here.
like forcefully pulled as well. You're just like, okay.
Going on a trip.
In our favorite
Rocket ship. Flying through. the
Somebody
sky.
grab Kieran. One of you have wings. You have wings. You're strong. Pick them up. Fly
Well,
out.
so is that the end of your
I'm
turn,
not
Lufrum?
strong. I'm
That-
not strong.
Is that the end of your turn, Lufrum?
I don't think I really need to do anything else. I think I've really, I've really set it up for everybody.
Look at you guys running away instead of staying to fight until you die.
Just like kind of like
Getting us
knock
at a
back.
better
like,
angle. Okay, now we can shoot behind. You see, I really set it up for everybody. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I'm good.
All right. So then we have Child. You're up.
Bonus action Conjure Blade.
You can't
want
see,
that,
but
I
you
want
just
Yeah, I want that in my,
starts putting it towards
Yeah,
Nake. Do
anyway.
you see this?
It's like, yeah, because I can't. Is this my knife?
This is correct. It's correct.
Can I roll like a saving throw to get rid of it?
At the end of
Like,
your
what-
turn. Are you gonna end your turn?
I can't do anything else. Yeah.
I mean, you can try taking attacks.
Just throw it. Worst case scenario, you hit.
You know what? Darkness. If I can't see, none of y'all can see. No, I'm kidding. I'm
Oh,
not gonna
no.
do that. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Joking. Joking.
Oh,
We're already off the map. You might as well, give us a good dark cloud.
If I wanted to do like pratfall or something like that on how far away? What?
Oh, you're gonna try to cast a spell on something that you can't see?
10,
I think it's a great
Yeah,
idea.
Would this
no,
be a
I
percentile die roll for this? To
No,
see
it'd
if
be
it's
roll
even
it.
success.
No, like, because she knows enough, like, of how to cast the spell. You're still, like, rolling at a disadvantage.
I thought I meant, like, in terms of, like, as far as, are you hitting friend or are you hitting foe?
Right, yeah.
Well, where's the general vicinity of, like, that you're trying to aim exactly?
That's why I was asking if this would be a percentage.
I know, that's where I have something funny planned.
The carriage. I didn't move her.
I have something funny planned for if you try to take an attack, so.
You can do it. You can do it. I
think it'd be I think it'd be funny if I tried something, but I'm just debating.
It's your turn. It's up to you. What are you doing?
I have full confidence. You can do this.
Put 60 seconds on the clock. No.
You know what? I'm not gonna do pratfall. No, but I do kind of want to try Eldritch Blast at that one hexer.
I love it.
At which one?
The one that's by Kieran, because he's closest.
All right, so I'm gonna do something here.
Felix.
No, hold on.
Felix
I'm gonna go for the one that's way back there, because for Eldritch Blast, he's in range.
What, this one?
Yeah, the one way down there.
That's a straight shot. That should be
straight shot.
All right,
I
so
just have to turn around and put my arm out.
I'm gonna say, roll just a straight d20 because I'm about to pull the funniest move ever.
Oh no.
So like just a straight d20.
Just a straight d20. Just a straight d20.
You can do it. Just roll high. You can't say no if we roll high.
9.
Oh god.
And our DM is. Oh, never mind.
Just for funnies and giggles.
Shits and giggles.
Because I'm rolling who actually gets hit by this. Whoever rolls the higher number gets hit.
Oh no.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Caught in the crossfire.
So as you're aiming, trying to figure out,
I just turn around and just do a straight.
You somehow hit this goblin right here.
Okay.
As you're aiming, the bumps are hitting, and you're just firing off a blast. Because he rolled a 19 on the d20.
Nice hit.
How close was I getting hit?
You were in the air, so you were, because it was between the Goblin Hexer, Kieran, Goblin Warrior, Goblin Hexer, Goblin Warrior.
I'd still be in that.
Kieran rolled a 17.
You were 40 feet in the air. I would have had to put my hand up.
Yeah, but like you said, it's a bumpy ride, so you could have.
But you were, but
okay.
It was mainly like ground level because it's like there's a lot of bumps. But Kieran rolled a 17, and then this thing rolled a 19. So.
All right, 4 damage.
It takes 4 damage. All right.
Okay.
Well, that one takes 4 damage.
Now I would like to roll.
All right, roll your Constitution saving throw.
Oh, please let it be something good. You suck. 4.
Oh, that darkness is just clinging your eyes, and you're unable to see as you just hear a.
Did I hit him? I did.
You just hear a cackling in your head as you're unable to save it. But but
cackling in my head.
Yeah, from your patron. He's finding the whole entire situation humorous.
Oh, he would find it funny.
Melvin, you're up with Nakia following.
Okay, so I see that everyone just left. Okay. So I'm going to.
I'm blind. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Sorry, this wasn't my decision.
I know. I'm going to. We can't hear you, Lovra.
I think she's talking to her chat.
I had a raid. There's 17 people here.
Gotcha. So I'm going to fly, slightly lowering as I go to just be in range to touch this goblin warrior.
Okay.
So it'll probably put me right here after the whole shebang.
Alright.
But I want to, as I touch the goblin, I'm going to use where is it at? Inflict wounds.
All right. And that is on your end to roll to see if you hit.
Hold on, actually, I'm trying to see if it's if I can upcast it.
I think you should. I don't know if it's I don't think it's a cantrip, is it?
It's not.
Yeah.
Like a spell slot.
Right.
So why is it not showing up?
Everybody's dead.
Not yet.
Wow.
So this is weird because it says that for every level above where it's currently at that I cast it at, it should increase the damage.
Yeah, you add an extra dice for.
But I can't do it at 3rd level.
Well, it's because you haven't like reached level 5 in any one of your classes yet to have access to 3rd level spells yet. So
I have 3rd level spells.
and I've checked. I didn't see that you had 3rd level access.
I can do absorbed elements at 3rd level, Arcano magnetic repulsion at 3rd, bloodletter 3rd.
Oh, you might be able to upcast stuff, but you just can't cast 3rd level spells, but you can upcast stuff. So I would say like if you're able to do those at 3rd level, then yeah, just upcast
okay, so
it.
I'll
just
do
add 2 more
inflict
dice
wounds.
to whatever.
Yeah. So it'd be 2 more D10s.
Oh, inflict wounds is a con save. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, that rolled a fail.
Yay! So this is gonna be fun.
Nice.
So that's going to be 4d10 necrotic damage.
Heads up!
So we'll just roll it twice. So we'll do 1. So that's going to be 18 for 1.
It's dead already.
It don't matter.
It's just. It's just like its entire body just after the one burst of energy just like wounds everywhere.
Well, it's necrotic, so it's just going to rot away.
Yeah. Like its body just like. It's just like falls down.
You just see me fly down and just slightly touch it, and all of a sudden it rots into oblivion.
Just flesh and bone.
5 left. 5 left. If you just hop on the carriage, we're good. Kieran will make his way back. He's woodsy, right?
And then, I can't use a cantrip
No.
after doing that, correct?
Unless it was a bonus action cantrip. Which I don't think you have any of those.
I do have bonus.
You have Shillelagh, but
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's not what
that's about it for your bonus action cantrips.
Okay, that's fine. Well, that's okay.
All right.
I don't want to heal. I don't want to do anything else.
All right. So now it's Nakia. You're up with the Hexers following.
Oh Jesus, I don't know what to do.
I forget, when
You
did I
got
cast?
it.
When did I expend that charge for the wings?
It was only like a round ago, so it hasn't been like
Okay.
anywhere close to a minute.
Whoa, don't want to move that.
I'm pleased
Don't
to-
want to do that.
Why did I do that? Okay.
What did I do?
What did I do? What did I do?
A 5 and 5.
We are moving. I will remind you, we are
Oh.
Yeah, we're
Not
in
yet.
motion. We're
We-
still in motion.
Yeah,
You're still in motion, but it won't go until the top of the round because that's when you told Geraldine to move. So
Oh, okay, I didn't
'Cause
know. she
Geraldine
would
will
get hurt by
ascend-
jumping off.
no. Well, she hasn't jumped off. She's just moved to the back of the wagon. So like as it's moving, like she's been going. So
Just note, I am now sort of at head level.
this one here is kind of partially hidden by a tree, but that's about it.
So 5 to 6 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm gonna move to the side and try to hit this hexer right here.
All right.
And I'm going back.
Go ahead and roll damage. Roll
probably-
to see if you hit.
With a short bow. 13.
That Goblin Hexer, yeah, that'll hit. With its minus. Yeah. Roll for damage.
I'll probably just use a flaming
All right.
arrow.
So be.
So is that just 3?
Be 3d6, yeah.
3d6.
You're getting a lot of use out of those today.
So I'm trying to burn my woods down. Gosh.
You said that.
If we set enough fires, we can just run to safety.
Exactly. 3d6.
It's not our forest, it's their problem.
11. He's barely holding on.
Ooh.
He's supposed to
Alright.
be.
He's got 1 HP.
Should be dead.
I will say, because he's technically engaged with Kieran, you could add your sneak attack if you wanted.
Yeah, can I do that?
Ooh.
Yes.
How would I? I'm
You just
trying to
add it
remember.
because you successfully hit, so you just add your sneak attack damage to it. So you just roll, so you just scroll down and then click on all those d6s that should be down there.
Should be
You got it.
2d6.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yes.
Dead.
Yeah, that
It's like you just hit with the flaming arrow and it just erupts and he just crumbles down to the ground as Kieran's standing there. Gives a little wave to you.
I'm like, come on. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna be like, hurry up and get to the wagon. And
All right.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
And that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, so now it's the Hexer's turn as this one can still only move at half speed, but move a little bit more as he's 5, 10, 15. Seeing now that Nulbin's got a lot closer is going to... Actually, what is the range? Let me double check. Let me double check. Yeah, you're still within range, so it is going to attempt a blast at you with its hex stick. That is a 17 to hit.
Yep.
All right. As you've been causing their goblin pack a little too many issues.
I mean, we
Okay,
murdered their
fuck.
boss like straight out the gate.
You really did. That'll be
The first one to go down.
13 points of psychic damage.
And I'm dead.
It knocked you out?
Yeah.
So you watch as like Nalvin flies down, gets hit with the blast, and just rolls across the battlefield as he is knocked unconscious.
We might need to
I
turn
do
around.
not see this happen.
You are blind, so you really don't. What's happening? What's happening?
Yeah.
Nakia?
Bud.
Yeah.
Kieran sees it as you're trying to fly and just boom, boom, boom. All right.
Wait,
So-
Nakia left me. I'm alone at the front.
Well,
You are alone at the front.
there. I am here
Nakia!
with you in spirit.
Yeah.
Felix is freaking out, but now it is the Goblin Warriors' turns as they stone difficult terrain. One. Gonna take a short bow attack at Kieran. That's gonna miss. Can only move. That one is going to attack with the short bow. That one misses too. That one's gonna move. Take a short bow. That one actually will hit.
Oh. They're still slow though. That's great.
That will be 3 points of piercing damage to Kieran. That will be the end of their turns, and now Felix, doing as the shield normally does, is going to hop off the wagon at the back 5, 10, 15. Let's see, does Felix... Felix is your shield. He keeps on wanting to help people.
What is
You gotta
the
be
what is
brave.
the max what is the max damage of that attack
Of the what?
that killed the heck
The hex stick that lowered you
Yeah.
down to health. The max, it is 2d8s plus 3. So
So then how did you get was it a nat 20 on the very first one?
it was a
that I
nat
got
20
hit
in the
with?
first one, yeah.
Okay.
Because then it was a 13 that jumped to 26 plus 3, so 29.
Okay. Yeah, that was like, god damn.
Yeah, that was gnarly. He is going to use a bonus action and pull one of his greater healing potions out and pour it in your mouth, Nalvin, as he pulls you over, knocks, and so you are going to take... $15 points of healing.
15 points of healing, but I'm still unconscious.
Still are on the ground, but that was his bonus
Run,
action,
run,
and
run.
he's going to pull out now his longsword with the shield to try to... It's actually going to move in front of your body. Oh, as you would be right about there, and he's going to move there to guard over you, and that's going to be the end of his turn. Kieran is going to... because he's got freaking ungodly amount of speed. 5, 10, 15. Take 2 swings at this goblin.
Wait.
First hit will go, second hit will go. Oh, that one's dead. Because you got to like the max amount of damage for that. It's just and that one dies. What can I do for others? I guess I would have done that, but
Where's his wolf friend? We're in shadow cover, right? Like the trees are here. Where's his friend?
Good question. It's a good question. Welcome to me being the DM and trying to maintain everything for balance.
You forgot about
Can you
him.
add another character, please? Can we just add another one to your repertoire?
Bite me. So that's the end of Kieran's turn. Now we're back to the top of the round with Lufrum and then Child. All right, Lufrum, what are you doing?
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Right, I forgot.
Yeah, you're in combat.
I have to stop, unfortunately. I'd love to just keep running. I mean, I feel like they're okay. They've got feelings.
Oh. Look at you all now trying to
to
survive and no longer do fights.
Let's see here.
Combat's fun, isn't it, guys? Isn't it great? Don't you just love it?
Remember when you were telling me how I plan my spells swift and how I should probably, you know,
look at them more?
Not just rent. Yeah, maybe. Crazy how that works. Huh?
Yeah, isn't it just crazy how planning your magic out?
I can make sparkles. Would
Oh
that be
my
useful right
god.
now?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Right,
Sure would be helpful if...
Would stopping the carriage take an action?
I would say because you're not stopping the wagon itself because you're on top of Geraldine. I would say you're more talking to the horse. So you're trying to now coax him into it, which I would then say would be your bonus action. Try to coax Geraldine, which would require a persuasion roll. Because you just told this horse, get us out of here. Now you're like, I want to stop.
That's a good point. I don't really want to have a bad reputation with Geraldine. That's more important than my friends.
I'm coming for that horse.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave Geraldine. Geraldine can keep moving. I'm just gonna move back.
That's fine.
Onto the back of the wagon.
You?
And don't mind me climbing over you, child. And I'm going to cast Firebolt on the Goblin Hexer. So we need to get rid of the Hexy boy.
Alright, go ahead and roll for an attack.
No problemo.
Hey man, that might have been the Goblin boss, but you know, these Hexers, pretty gnarly.
10.
That's gonna miss because that -2 takes it down to 11, so you just miss.
I'm gonna make my way back onto Geraldine. And I'm gonna say, you're doing great, buddy. Just steadfast, straightforward, keep on going. And I'm gonna I'm gonna take my healthy potion, if that can be as a bonus action. Can I do that?
Yep.
How does that work? 2d4 plus 2. Got it. Whee!
Right. So at the end of your turn,
7.
Geraldine is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. It's not even on the map anymore. Like there, he's just gone, and so what the crap are the rest of you technically? As you are all.
Can I hop off before it? Like, can I just try to roll?
I would say that would take your reaction. So then you will not have a reaction until the start of your next turn.
I never did that before.
All right. So then, yeah, if you want to hop off, that will just take your reaction. Oh my god.
I'll do it.
Why will it not let me move your tokens? Okay, this thing is being stupid.
There you go. I got you off, Nokia. There you go.
Come on, D&D Beyond. You had one job.
Get back here, child. Child, you're coming with me. You can't see shit. You're coming with me.
All right, so as your reaction. Oh boy. All right, so that's the end of Lufrum's turn. Child, it's your turn. What would you like to do? You blinded tiefling.
I'm just gonna roll a con save.
You're just gonna end your turn?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Please fail. I just want it.
Yeah, 1.
Oh my god.
Very, very proud.
You cannot see for nothing.
Oh god.
Oh, so that's the end of Child's turn. Nalbin, it is now your turn as
Oh my goodness.
you went into darkness and then felt your consciousness come back, but you are now just on the ground laying up with Felix over top of you with a bottle into your mouth. Actually, because you are
action, get up, bonus action, healing word.
Well, it takes half your movement to get up, so it doesn't really take your action or anything. Yeah, it just you just sacrifice a little bit of movement to get up, so you still have your action and bonus action.
I still actually have wings, so I could realistically just
do that again.
Up into the air.
That is true. That is true. Or 20 feet, like, forward to be like, get me out of here.
No.
So technically, like, you could bonus action with your healing word, and then you could action a cantrip if you wanted.
Okay, so we'll go action. I'm gonna do Primal Savagery.
All right.
So Primal Savagery is going.
That's activated.
Bonus action, it's going to be Healing Word at 2nd level.
Beautiful.
Good stuff.
So let's go ahead.
We love to see it.
Do that real quick.
Everyone's participating.
Clicked over to the campaign page and it's just like numbers. Like, good lord.
13. Come on, scroll, motherfucker.
Are you going to use the rest of your movement to go anywhere, or?
Let's see, fly. So now I'm at 28. Movement, I'm just going to get up.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, so now, Nakia, it is your turn.
I would like to move all the way down. Wait, I lost it. You made me laugh.
You were about like right here.
That.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is where you could get about.
I'm just gonna use an explosive on this one.
You have 35, so technically you could get to about there if you wanted.
This one in the
Well, he's like by the tree trunk as he's been slowly coming around the bend. But yeah, go ahead and roll for an attack.
Okay. Short bow.
They're also moving slow, so their brain's also moving slow, so they can't really comprehend. Yeah, that's gonna hit. They can't comprehend the fact that the tide has quickly turned against them. They also can't really run away at a fast pace, so.
1d6 and then 1d10. Can I do that at the same time?
Yeah. If you just roll it, like, it'll add all together. And then if you...
well, I'm gonna click both, and then I'm gonna just roll the d6 and d10 right now.
Alright.
That's 7.
Yeah, he's dead.
Beautiful.
Because you was using the explosive?
Yeah.
So you just shot and, like, the body just... There's green everywhere. There's green and red. Just all over the place. That tree got a new coat. And that tree is soaking in the blood. Just...
That's it.
Goblin slooge.
Alright. That's the end of your turn. So now it's the Hexer. As it now seeing you, Nakia, it's just going to take a shot at you with its Hex stick.
Okay.
Oh my god. And that's only a 10 to hit, so that's gonna miss. It's going to... 5, 10, 15. It's gonna start to try to move him to run away. Goblin Warrior seeing him just gonna try and take a shot at you, Nakia, as you now just suddenly entered the fray. That is a 13 to hit.
14.
Okay, so 5. As it sees the Hexer move and it's gonna start trying to run away as well. And that'll be the end of their turns. Felix, I guess he's just gonna stay put to try to protect Nalbin. So that will be his turn. He will hold an action for attack in case anything else comes out of the trees. Kieran is
Fighting.
going to put away his sword, take out his bow, and take 2 shots at the Goblin Hexer. So the first one will
Kieran
hit.
can't give it up. They're green.
That was a natural one for the second, so he just... That is 7 points of piercing damage to that one. As he just runs away and it's like slow motion. Just... So, that'll be the end of Kieran's
Still
turn.
not down?
No, because you haven't, like, ended your concentration on the spell.
Oh.
You haven't
Wow.
taken damage or anything to really warrant that. So now it's your turn again. With
I
Chow
should
following up.
probably stop the carriage.
Is there a distance limit on that spell though? They're really far away now.
I believe as
That's a
long
good
as you
point.
have casted the spell.
I'll double check because I don't want to be.
It's 120 feet is the range.
Ah, we are far. I think they're
Uh-oh.
good, right?
I think as long as you've casted the spell. Okay, let me just double check.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one, and I don't want to be. I don't want to be wrong there.
Oh, that's where I'm just double checking.
100 feet away right now.
Moving outside of the range of a spell does not break concentration. So no, so since you've casted it, you're still maintaining because it's still all mental. So
Okay.
you're still mentally making sure that that spell is active. So as long as you've cast it
Beautiful,
within
love
that
that.
range, and yeah. Oh God!
Ooh.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
What was that?
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
What was that?
No, don't worry about it. Just
Need a
everything's fine.
minute?
No, I'm good. What are you doing, Lufram?
I'm gonna I am going to probably try to like just halt the carriage. I feel like we're at a safe distance. You know, I feel like we're in a safe place. So I am going to hop back here and I'm gonna grab the reins and I'm going to because I can still talk to Geraldine, right?
All
That's
right,
not-
make an animal handling check
Oh,
with
I-
advantage if you
Animal
are
handling.
talking. So, because if you're talking, I would say make it with advantage.
Okay. I got 29
Oh, yeah.
on the first one, 22 on the second one.
Oh yeah,
and
and
I'm
it
gonna
just
be
comes to a complete
following
stop as
around.
Geraldine's like, "What's the problem? I thought we were running."
Listen,
Where are we
we're far
going?
enough away and we've lost too many people. We can park it. We can park it right here in safety.
I only see what's in front of me. I don't know if we've lost people. They
I
come
can
very
see what's in
light.
your rear. You're good. You're
Stop
good.
staring at
I'm
my
fine.
rear.
I'm Paul. It's not. It's in my face.
All right, that end of your turn.
Child, how are you holding up?
I can't see.
You know what? I can guarantee
Like,
you, we are
Lufram, is
safe.
that you?
Too. Yeah, it's me. We're actually safe. The others are handling everything. They said they had it, and they told me to get you to safety. So I parked you up here, and we're just gonna go ahead and wait for them. They
Well,
said they could handle it.
I don't believe any of that, but thanks. Question mark?
You're welcome.
Also, your definition of safe, like, are we still in the forest?
Fuck yeah, we're still in the forest. How far do you
We're
think
not
I went?
safe. Help me get unblinded. How does
Well,
this
then
work?
what do you want me to do?
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
gonna start. I'll just shake her by the shoulders.
All right, so that's gonna be the end of your turn.
Fine. Yeah,
Child, it
that's
is now your turn with Nalbin following
And
up.
I'm gonna roll another card.
Okay.
Love
Please fail,
God.
please fail, just a-
9.
You're just blind.
I'm legally blind.
Hold it down.
I'm glad I got
All right,
you.
so Nalbin, you're up. What are you doing?
Mute it. Your mic is muted.
Hello?
With wings, I'm going to fly over. Oh, come on, let me fucking right
Good
here,
character.
and I'm going to touch the man or the
Touch him?
goblin.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna
touch
touch
him.
him.
He's gonna touch the goblin.
Oh lord.
I'm gonna touch him with again 3rd level.
Inflict wounds.
Yep. Inflict
Oh,
wounds.
that was a 2.
Yep. He's going to explode.
Ooh.
Roll your damage first before you make assumptions, mister. Rolls 40 10s, rolls all ones.
So we got 8 so far,
All right.
and we now have 4. So that's going to be 12.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Again-
Don't get so cocky there yet, mister.
Again, I'm just going to place my hand on his shoulder
Boop.
and say goodbye.
You're dead.
You're done.
Boop the snoot. You got snoot
You know
booted.
what? Yeah, with the clawed finger, just you're done.
You're done. You're done. All right, is that the end of your turn?
So that was my regular action with my bonus action. I ain't got shit. Shillelagh.
Shalala.
Shillelagh.
All right.
So that's it. Yeah.
All right, Nakia, you're up.
Can I explode him again?
All right, well, take a
Yeah.
shot with your bow.
Wait, I want to get close. Just make sure.
Why are we all talking all southern like?
I don't know.
What?
I'm from the south. Y'all ain't got an excuse. Don't get too close. That there's a ranged weapon. You don't want to get that there distance.
As long as you're not like 5 feet in front of it, you're fine. You're fine.
You're done.
Oh,
You're
I did it 8.
Never mind.
That's gonna miss. As the arrow just in the distance.
No!
Oh, the Goblin Hexer is just 5, 10, 15, trying so desperately to run.
Explode people.
We'll get Fireball, then come talk to
Why
me.
I put slow on him? This is just great that he can't run away.
Sphere.
That's just like a small little ball that travels across the ground.
It's
Coming to
technically
hot ball.
fireball.
Like, as he's like trying to run back though, he's gonna... Actually, no, he's just fully focused. He's gonna
That's fair.
use his action to dash, so he's just gonna try to 5, 10, 15, get off the map. So,
Guys, don't let him get away.
Like, try to tell me that I'm wrong.
you're wrong.
Fireball.
5, 10, 15, 20. Karen is going to then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And just with the longbow, take 2 shots.
Oh, please. Don't let him get away.
Karen really does not want to let him get away. Karen's just foaming at the mouth.
Ah.
Oh, feels Xavier, man.
Ah!
Did he miss both?
I don't want to say it. I really don't want to say
He
it.
missed both. He missed both.
How do I want to do this?
Oh, never mind. That works too.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you for finishing.
That's just
those
the arrow
out.
just...
At the end.
It's like an aiming for the head as just perfectly knowing the anatomy of a goblin just for his hatred. As one arrow goes to the back of the skull, pushes out through the right eye socket, then the left arrow, the other arrow goes to the right or the left, and it's just arrows right through the eyes as it falls down dead.
That was beautiful.
As combat has officially ended.
Is
Yeah.
child still blind?
Yes.
Well, until
Can you roll again?
36 seconds. Like, if you want to roll, like, 6 more times to see if you can end it quickly, or you can wait 36 seconds.
I'll just keep shaking her. I'm just gonna keep shaking her. Eventually, this will work.
17.
You successfully are not blinded, and you can see everything as you turn looking at...
Finally, I'm just kidding.
And just, yeah, loot for the
All
face
your
in my
friends
face.
are
I'm
just
like, "Whoa,
way in the back.
I told you the shaking will
when
work.
did this happen?
I told you. They told me to get you to safety. You are in safety, and they handled it. This is all good. All good. Good stuff.
How did we get
Good
this far
guys.
away?
Good soup.
Well, it's a horse. It can travel very fast.
Good soup.
Good soup.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to do the math. okay.
The
Fine.
math ain't mathin'.
Okay.
I don't even know how to put a horse in reverse, by the way, so I don't know. Can you back up, Geraldine? Do you have a reverse?
You
It's-
turn around, but I
It's a
wouldn't.
lot with a wagon, and this ground, that's a lot. We
you know,
can
you
break
here.
up.
We'll be back. Don't die.
Same to
In
you?
this time of no
Great.
combat, I want to do an Arcana check on all the bodies around.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna start making my way back to my friends.
Making your way. I too will come back.
That's gonna be an 18.
Why are we still
18.
moving the tokens?
So, like, you're just checking the general arcana of the creatures.
Yeah, just to see if there's anything of interest.
Their staffs are very much like they have like a magic touch to them. But other than that, like their items and everything that they have, you're not really getting a sense of like, oh, there's a whole bunch of magical fun stuff on them. You do like see like on some of their bodies of how they've been dead and tossed around. Like there's a few coins you find, like maybe around 30 pieces of silver, but other than that, like their hex sticks are giving off just that faintish bit of magic.
the bodies.
Right, roll an investigation. Roll investigations. But yeah, like in terms of magic, there's not a lot.
Can I?
15.
What can I take from a goblin? What can I take from a goblin? Hold on, let me
I
think
don't know, what
about
can
what
you
I
take
can
from a goblin? Roll
I don't want it
investigation.
to be weird. You know what? Let me. I'll take some of its hair. Can I? Can I? I'd take one of its teeth. Would be kind of weird.
You've taken so much from creatures, but okay.
Take it a goblin. Take it a goblin.
I'm gonna see if I can get it. I'm gonna see if I can get a goblin tooth. Can I roll for a goblin tooth?
Take a goblin ear.
Ear would be too moldy.
I will say roll a medicine check to make sure you are carefully removing that tooth. What's that investigation? This.
For 1, did I get it?
No, you did not. You like
Okay.
you try to take the tooth, you try to like smack it out, and you break the jaw.
I'm just gonna take the jawbone. Can I take the jawbone?
Roll another medicine check. It's gonna be higher. So I will say, like on the goblins, if you're investigating the bodies, you find a total of like 60 silver pieces, 30 copper, a few pieces of fur and hide. Just want to double check because for the new book they actually list off some of the items.
I got
they
a
have.
17.
17. Yeah, you're able to remove the jawbone after it's been successfully broken.
I'm gonna add it to my necklace.
On the hexers, you don't really find much in type of gear. The goblin boss, if you go look, he's wearing a chain shirt, scimitar, a shield, short bow, and it pretty much goes with like the other goblin warriors. Like they have just their basic weapons. So, but yeah, you do find some coin, but that's about it in terms.
Sorry, how much coin do I find again?
About 60 silver and 30 copper. No, just like all together. All together.
Alright, so wait. 60 silver and how much?
30 copper.
Alright, I'll split that evenly amongst the group. So
Right.
that is
It'd be 10 silver each, and it'd be 5 copper each.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, child. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Go ahead and add that.
I'm gonna be over there just tying the jawbone onto my necklace.
Okay. It looks real pretty as it's still technically bleeding.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation on it. Actually, I'll clean it up.
All right. Is there anything else you guys are wanting to do at this current time with these bodies, or?
Decorate it.
It's
A
probably
goblin?
about the size of a.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
Chef.
My size, right?
The goblins, yeah, they're around your size, yeah. I don't know what happened.
I'll keep perfect walking stick.
Yeah, they're not very tall. The sticks are probably maybe like 3.5 feet in length to 4 feet in length. They're not very big.
Burn 'em.
But Kieran like is in that,
way.
like Kieran's in the back just like continuously stabbing some of the ones. So he's not handling
Great day.
some of it very well.
No, he's having a beautiful day. He's having a field day.
All right. Is there anything else you all would like to do at this current time? Guys, Felix is making his way towards Kieran to be like, all right. They're dead. He's he's just continuously stabbing at the bodies till Felix just like forcefully grabs him and starts pushing him towards the wagon.
He's just crashing out over dead corpses.
I mean, he really is.
No, but I've got a question for you.
Yes.
Are you picky?
What do you mean?
Well, normally when you go around and something dies, all of a sudden you're like, soul, give me soul.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be
Where is the
reactionary,
soul?"
so.
Well, you're supposed to take your reaction to do it, actually, according to what your ability is.
Oh, okay.
Normally I just see you go into soul mode, so you just don't like goblins, or what's the deal?
Well, that's more Orax's deal.
Oh. So you don't collect him, only he does?
Pretty much. Unless it
Oh.
necessarily suits me.
Fascinating.
Oh, I'm gonna go walk back.
You
to
creep
the-
me out. Yeah, I'm gonna fall knock you up.
All right, so as you're all gathered back on the cart, who's driving?
I'm on the horse. I gotta
On
ride
the horse.
Gerald, man.
Kieran will. I'll just be in the back.
Kieran is just covered in blood and guts of goblins, and he just...
Green, red.
Well, it's green skin. It's still red blood, but he's just... Eyes back, make sure everyone's there, and then just... snaps on the reins, and Geraldine continues on.
Good job, Geraldine. You did good.
Who's all at the very back? Because Nalvin, you said you're at the back, and who else would be there?
Yeah.
Felix is sitting in the middle.
On the back.
I'll sit in the middle.
All right. So.
Can we bring this back?
What are you trying to bring back?
We're just gonna bring this back. So
I'm not even showing that on the screen at the moment. But
I wasn't even looking at that.
that's fair. If you need a visual representation. Because yeah, I guess that'd be kind of your marching order, so to say. Oh my god.
Child is usually on the very back, sitting it there.
Oh.
I'll be next to Felix.
All right. So yeah, I will ask for Nalbin to roll perception. Child's not here, so sucks to suck. I'm gonna roll for her.
Oh wait, child.
If I roll,
it really doesn't matter. I have
18. Roll perception check, child, since you're at the back of the wagon along with Nalbin.
Anything?
Yes, roll perception check.
Nothing important.
19.
All right.
23.
Where the crap did the rest of my papers go? 23 and 18. So as you guys are driving away, there's a lot of sounds coming from behind. A lot of unholy, unnerving, freaky sounds. Most likely, something found the bodies. Is what the both of you can figure as you're hearing. But you do also start picking up the sounds of creaking wood as well as on top of all of that.
What sounds closer?
Oh, all of it just sounds like it's just coming all from the back. That's something. Could be lapping up the remains of the bodies that you just killed.
Tasty.
You have once again successfully fed this forest of dead bodies and nourishment. But
Quiznos.
Go back to the earth.
But yeah, after about maybe about 4 more hours of traveling, the air is starting to feel a little bit different, like not as heavy, it's not as terrifying. Not really quite sure why. After a couple more hours, the landscape starts to almost like look like it's starting to do like rolling hills. There's a bit of spots of bush that is actually full of life. There's a little bit more trees that look like they're hanging on for dear life. There's actually the sounds of birds, of animals. There's actual wildlife as you get deeper and deeper in. Not really quite sure what it is about this particular area of why there is life. But is there anything you guys like to do, or do you want to continue pressing on?
Continue.
Alright. So after about a few more hours is probably around 5-ish p.m. around this time, of where you actually start hearing noises. Not of creatures, but of people. Of civilization. As you up ahead, Lufram, I would ask you to roll perception check, and I will roll for Kieran as he is driving.
Not 20 to make 22.
All right. So you see up ahead, the path starts to dip a little bit, and then it goes up, and it's just rising as there's this cliffside that rise in this massive plateau, like in the walls built up out of the ground of just stone, and there's lush moss and foliage falling down, and up above you see towers. And at the very top, at an incline that goes to about 50 feet, that you see people above, sprinkled up above.
Oh. Land ho! We going?
Well, Karen's gonna just like looks up, nods, just kind of
Perfect.
snaps the reins to keep going, but now it's also like you're kind of going at a slower pace as the group that was there, it's easy to recognize that they are wearing black armor with yellowish banners of cloth mixed in with their armor, with someone leading at the forefront of someone that appears to be tall elf, olive-skinned, wearing a very formal-like suit with plated pauldrons on the shoulders and gauntlets over the forearms, and underneath their finely trimmed, well-made coat is a chest plate. Standing about 6'2", and he's walking with a few soldiers behind him to meet you and your group about halfway.
Guys, you might want to look lively. We've got company. I mean, I know that Kieran doesn't like orcs, but nobody has a problem with elves, right? Like, we all like elves. We're all good. No one's gonna go stabby on me.
We're mostly elves of the group.
You're mainly all elves.
Right, Pointy. I forgot. Great. Well, friends.
Do you say anything to the group that...
Oh, they would just shout out, "Hey! How you doing?"
As they're probably about like 20 feet away from you on this incline, and as this figure takes a step, they just appear right in front of you by the wagon and turn to keep pace with you. It's like,
oh.
So you're the group my mother told me was on their way.
Oh, damn.
My name is Vixvenium Mesteros.
Okay,
Nope.
gotta spell that.
Vix
Vix.
Ven.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a space in there, or is
Nope.
that...
So Vixvenium Estreros. As he's just walking along with your carriage, like, most around here call me Vixven. I'm assuming that you are the group known as the House of Seven.
That's us.
Hi.
Welcome to the cliff city of Ugar. I understand that you are passing through to the city of Benna.
Yes, we have business there, yes.
Well, are you going to be... And he's just continuously walking as Geraldine is still, like, slowly going up this incline to pull themselves up with the wagon. Well, Dill probably knows that it's like, that's kind of rough on a horse, like, pulling 6 figures in total, but it's easy for him to keep pace. It's like, are you going to stay the night in our city, or are you just going to pass through?
We would love that. A little reprieve from the forest would be fantastic.
Yep, stay the night.
Wonderful. And at this close proximity, like, the hair is just very well pulled back. Looks like it's been gelled. It is a mix of black with a little bit of blonde in there. The eyes are just a striking blue. And it looks like there's almost like these bronze-like lines marking and carving out the cheekbones down to the jaw. It's like, well, we do have a few inns in our city, so you'll have a pick. All I ask is you treat the fine folk here with decency, and we won't have any problem.
We always do. We love small towns. One of our favorites, really.
Well, I only say that because one of your lot, as he begins to hold his hand back towards Nalbin, seems to be collared, and I've already spoken with my brother Lefrin, and there is a sense of wanting to be cautious. I will say some of the people here might be suspicious.
You know what? We'll get him a scarf, a turtleneck. Honestly, he's more of a pet than I am in this group. Don't worry about it. We will keep him in line. Perfectly fine. No issues.
He's gonna start slowly backstepping to like where he's with the middle of the cart with the rest of you. Like, the rest of you fine folk going to do anything else while you're in town? Any shopping, sightseeing, anything? Or just
Stocking up
resting?
on some potions and resting would probably be a good
Yeah.
idea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, city of Uga is yours as long as you have the coin to spend it. And I do hope that your travels here have been quite safe.
Thank you.
The silence is very loud.
Oh, what, y'all don't like talking to another dragon?
No, the
travels
forest
were safe.
itself. Yeah, the travels were safe.
As he just
Travels were not
smiles
safe,
and...
but we handled it.
Well, it's a good thing you handled it, otherwise the forest might have handled you.
Yeah, it does tend to bite back, doesn't it?
I tend to be
Yeah.
a little touchy.
Why is the forest like that?
My theory is that there seems to be... Because it wasn't always like this as he's walking up, and you guys are getting closer and closer to the incline where there was 4 soldiers just standing there behind him, and he's like, it wasn't always like this. It used to be called the Rosewood. It had blooming fields of flowers, filled with so many creatures, both good and bad, but its nature, you take it all in stride. My theory is that there is something eating away at it.
Can I nonchalantly use message to child?
Sure. As you're just going to, like, point at them and hold out a copper wire.
Oh, wait. Well,
Because there's a whole component of somatic movements with that.
there's no way to, like, hold the copper wire and then kind of just, like, do, like, a non.
I would say, like, roll a sleight of hand check to see if you can just do that casually of just...
Let
And
me
the way
see.
that it would potentially look would be like this.
You
Just
know
like-
what? You know what? I've caused enough beef with enough people. I'll just try to pull her aside later.
What, y'all don't want to, like, have shenanigans in front of another dragon?
Fuck it, why not? Fly hand, let's go.
Come on,
17?
chaos!
17? I got 17.
I would say, like, as you're on the horse, you're just kind of, like, letting the hand slip, and you're just like, just trying to hide it on the side of Geraldine to point at Child. So, I'll say, for the moment, you feel like you successfully have hidden this.
The man in red is the reason the forest looks like that. I forgot that bit of information. Please don't let make him pry anymore. We don't need him knowing that we are part of that.
So the man in red, no, I'm just kidding.
So the man
My
Directly to
face
him.
is like expressionless, and I kind of just like glance at Lufram and like nod, like the most subtle of nods ever, just to let him know that I've received.
I'm
the
a
message.
man. Don't you dare.
Let him know that I have received the message, and then just like.
It's been so long since
like,
we've had
but
that.
But then I'm gonna like continue talking to
Man.
Vixven?
Vixven as if like I like don't know this, and like so like something eating the forest.
I believe it may be some type of aberration, something not quite far.
And have there been
Not
steps
from
put
this
in
place.
place to fight against this or protect travelers that are going through here? I mean, we're a pretty solid group, but there's lots of merchants that probably.
Yes, the
go through
protection
here
is
that-
hiring the swarm to guide, is having the
Oh,
soldiers.
no, that's fair.
Most caravans usually are accompanied by soldiers. Unless they are... And he kind of just ushers as he's like sidestepping, proven adventurers like yourselves that should be capable. And I mean, you've made it here, so I would assume that you are capable.
Thank you. My point was for the people who can't afford, safe travels. How would they get through here safely?
Most that
But
live
that is-
in city to city, town to town, village to village, if they do not need to travel or have the money to travel, they don't travel.
They don't. Yeah. All right.
Hmm.
Also, not really my problem. So.
And what would be your problem? I believe your name is Child, correct? My brother
current
was very
problem-
descriptive, and you all...
Yeah. Current problem is just making it to Benna in one piece.
Well, you've made it about over 3 days. Tabena probably got about 7 more days to get there, so...
7 more days. And in my head, I want to do the math at how many days left until for the deadline.
Once you reach Bennett, it will be 10 days left for Nalbin / Araxis to get that seed out. And
Alright, so there's technically 17 more days?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, too easy.
So, you, I believe, little Harangon, are aloof from...
Yeah.
Zephyrin said that you tried to be dropped out of the air. You...
Lovely
Adorable
people.
spectacle must have been for the people below. Starts pointing as, like, collared one. You are obviously Nalbin. I was warned you can be a little feisty. Felix, Karen, Nokia, welcome.
You forgot Geraldine. This is also Geraldine. This is our horse.
Walks up to it and just starts actually making certain like neighing sounds as actually communication with it as the horse just like, it's a good horse.
Thank you.
You've put him through a lot, haven't you?
You know, I did do my best to keep him out of danger, even if it meant putting my friends in some. You know, I really care for him.
Well, hopefully this beast can see you through all the way to your travels. And now you're at like the very top and it is just sprawling green crop. Like there are actually like sprinklings of trees. There's a lot of houses. Where you are, you actually see that there looks like there are about 3 farmer fields being tilled at the moment. Like it's weird being in a place in a city that is within a wood that nothing seems to want to grow or live as it should. But yet you're on top of a mountain-like city that actually has growing nature. Forgive me for everyone on my side as I'm going to put this in there. As the city of Ugar in the maps looks like that.
Which side are we entering from? The bottom?
The bottom.
Top,
The bottom. The bottom right.
Bottom.
So there is just sprawling buildings all around. There are people milling about. A lot of them look like they're just in basic garb of just trying to do whatever work they have to. A lot of them seem to be running back and forth in the fields. You do see patrols of soldiers with the odd shield guardian. Doesn't seem like there's tons like there would be back in Lidra, but for a city about the size, still got a decent amount of soldiers. Well, do you need a guide to the nearest inn, or are you just going to find your way around?
You know, that's kind of up to you guys. Do you want to go straight to the inn, or do you want to have a pop around? I kind of want to look.
Look around.
We'll make our way there eventually. I think we can find our way around. I appreciate it, though.
Of course. Just remember, behave. And he walks off with the 4 soldiers behind him.
Child, question. Do you think this is a large enough town to find one of those magical trinkets you have around your neck that keep us from being probed?
Do I have to roll for that?
I would say roll an intelligence check to see if you can figure out that kind of knowledge.
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20? In a city of this size, it's probably around 10,000 or more people. They might have some shops, but you yourself are not sure because you can't seem to recall having been in this city.
So like, I've never been here before, but honestly, it wouldn't hurt to ask. We can go find any or all the shops and see what we can find.
Because if he can't see our mothers, and then we also make it to where he can't see us, he might still be able to find us, but at least it gives us an added advantage.
It's true.
To the magic shops!
Let's see what we can find, and I'm turned to the group because like we
What
all
time is this?
need one of these.
It is about 6 p.m.
That's not too late.
6:30, somewhere around there.
I don't know.
At least you're a little bit
How late
higher,
do
and
we-
like there's
how
actually a
late
lot more
do
sun.
shops stay
But
open?
But Kieran very much is like, I'd like to go to a shop.
Oh yeah, we'll take you, buddy. First of all, though, and I'm gonna use prestidigitation to get that mess out of the way. He's nasty. Perfect. All right, now he's free to come along.
Okay. What would the rest of you like to do?
When we actually get in, I'm just the moment that I see an inn, I'm just gonna go in.
Okay. The inn. Go in the inn. In the inn.
I'm gonna hop out the wagon and just walk away.
Okay.
Alright.
Love that. Love that. Felix is like, screw it, I'm going to the shop too, why not? And just gets out and falls after the rest of you. He's like, I don't know what to do here. It's a freaking farming town.
Shopping spree, man. Come on. Shopping spree.
I don't know if I have tons of money to spend.
Window shopping spree. Yeah.
Sure, okay. So in the inn, Nalvin, are you just going to get a room or?
Yeah.
All right, so costs you about 3 silver for the night.
Okay.
Got your basic amenities. You got a little wooden tub with steel around it to hold it together for bath. Have a little basin as well for water to clean for the rest of your face or hands. Got a basic double bed. Pretty nice, pretty well maintained. Windows that look out to the east side of the city. So, are you going to rest, or?
We'll trance.
All right. So let's spin that wheel. You will be in that trance for the next
4 hours.
I swear to God,
We having troubles?
Yeah, because it keeps on not trying to give me the wheel I'm trying to go for. It's like, listen here, I have
Spin better.
I have favorited this thing so many times and it does not pop up like it should.
Did you save the file?
There we go. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Don't you?
Did you save? Did you?
There we go. Okay, let's spin. Yama. Congratulations, you're staying as Winter Nalvin.
Yay!
I'll let you leave that one as is, or if you want to mulligan it.
You're trying to switch, but Nalvin's like, no, we've been chaotic for a long time.
So you want to stay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go with that for right now. So that is what you're up to for the next 4 hours. Nakia, what are you doing as the rest of your group has decided to go shopping?
I'm walking away. I'm just like going to the other side.
What about are you doing as this farming city is at your fingertips?
Farming?
Fire.
Is there a way? Can I search for someone who may have some type of like communication thingy?
Like mages, wizards, sorcerers?
Yeah.
You may need Vix then.
So, if I think I know where you're going with this, because you know thieves can't, you can actually go to a thieves guild and they can relay messages.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there one here?
Roll perception.
See,
You think I'm just gonna give this to you?
Oh no!
You can do it. You can do it.
You
I
gotta
think.
roll for this.
I don't know why I go to the website. The website's so slow. Jesus Christ.
You can do it. You can do it. Do I smell food?
I got 15.
Are you having a stroke, Lufin? 15. After walking past a few of the buildings, you start seeing like that some of them have writings on there look like they've been scribbled by kids. And it's like, oh, okay, and then there's a note that catches your eye that is obviously not written by a kid. Let's take a look at the map to get a better idea of this.
Yeah. So just to give you an idea of where he's going with this,
It's pretty much it's code. It's
code to
It's
lead
like a
you
language
to where.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's to lead you to where the thieves guild or marked locations where thieves gather around will be.
Oh, yeah, I didn't.
And the message
know
reads,
that.
for the best berries in town, go to the corner left for Mr. Tucker Extreme shop of fun is what it is. It's pretty much like you and translate it as like I gotta go, because berries for you is like if I want to get the best gossip, items, gear, hits on somebody, I gotta go to Mr. Tucker, which you kind of glean as well, like that's a code name. Which would be like furthest left, which is probably left side of the city.
Okay,
Right.
that's where.
So you're following the hints, and as like you're walking, you're seeing like little hints here and there of like strange symbols that again could be a child's drawing. It's obviously intentional. As you're seeing like there's little scribblings of horses, you see that, and then you see like on some of the horses are little X's, O's, little daggers, and you're like, oh, that means I gotta go this way. And then you see like you see on certain buildings there's little pointed arrows of these same drawings. After about 25-30 minutes of walking, you find a strange house with a couple of not kids, more teenagers, kind of like one of them's just like tossing a gold coin, one of them's just like picking their teeth with a toothpick, and they see you come up like, what you want?
Hold on, you cut out.
Yeah, you cut out.
It's like
You cut out.
so there's like the teenagers are pretty much eyeing you up and like, what you want?
Where can I find Mr. Tucker?
He just kind of points at the door. He's like kind of gets up and just like puts his hand in a pocket, starts walking forwards, puts the toothpick in. Are you opening the door?
Yeah, I'm opening it.
As soon as you walk in, it is very earthy and smell here. Like it's heavy. Like there's some smoke around here. You see that there's a couple of people looking like they're smoking on some pipes. One of them has a system built up of where there's like a little flame, and a couple of them looks like it's bubbling, as a few of them are just like they're just eyeing you as you've walked in. Are you saying anything?
Do I have a hoodie?
Well, a lot of your cloaks and everything would have a hood on
Yeah.
it, so.
Okay, then I'm gonna throw that on and keep my head low and just walk to where I need to walk.
Some of them are just eyeing you
Where am
as
I
you
walking?
walk by. It's probably about like a 30 by 25 foot room. Like it's big, but it's also like not entirely massive, but it's filled with quite a few people. A lot of them, for you, this is regular, but for other people, mainly a couple others and your companions, probably a rough and tumble type of group. Like this seems like a rough bunch, but these are the people you've grown up around. These are people you're familiar with. This is your group, and there's just someone that ends up walking out the back, just like kind of wiping what looks like blood off their knuckles with the rag, and it's like, "Oi, you're no around there."
Hello. Are you Mr. Tucker?
It wants to know.
I do.
Darling, I don't think you know how this actually works, okay? If you found your way here, you obviously know that this is not the most reputable place, most reputable establishments. So, what can I do for you?
Do you have a sort of communication spell or charm that I could possibly use? I don't know these phrases, Jesus Christ.
You looking for a runner?
Yeah.
Just work with her.
I'm trying. I'm really trying.
No,
Like I'm trying to think about like the basic terms that could be for this. It's like my lord. like
You're
what-
looking for a problem child, someone who's possibly hurting your grandma. You're looking for a
Like-
target. A target is what you're looking for.
Are you wanting to send them
What?
like a spell message, or are you wanting to send an actual physical message?
Oh.
are you looking for a runner? Or are you looking for a streamliner? Come on, darling. I ain't got no all day. Come on.
I guess streamliner.
Kind of steps back, looks inside. He's gonna take a little bit of time to wake up. He's got a bit of a mouth on him. What are you trying to streamline? To who?
I'm trying to my grandmother in Porsta. Cute bros.
That's a long ways away.
Mm-hmm.
How vital is this information to you?
Very vital.
He just kind of gives like a bit of a wicked grin, like,
you haggle. That's not how you haggle.
It's happening. It's just happening.
you know, listen, she's not like a 400-year-old rogue. Like she's in her 20s. She's still trying to figure out the ropes. Like,
She's a baby rogue.
you willing to do things in turn?
I quit. I quit.
Come on, no, play into it. You're doing so good.
God, I don't know.
I was laughing at the way he said it, by the way. I'm not
Okay.
laughing at the.
You willing to do some pickings? You willing to do some pickups?
Sure, if it's short.
Well, got a little package of berries that are needing of grabbing in the river city of Benna. There's seems to be some issues with some of our runners and grabbers that usually go back and forth.
Can you say that again?
That there are some berries needing to be picked in Benna that some of their runners and grabbers have run into issues going back and forth.
Okay.
Essentially, like, for you, like, you can tell, like, there's something, either item, gossip, or person that needs to be picked up in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you grab the berries and you do a nice drop off here, everything is fine and dandy.
That's fine.
At that point, he just spits in his hand, like, round here we shake.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
The deal is not solidified, darling, unless we shake. It's either spit or blood. Which one you want spilled?
Rather blood.
At that point, takes out a dagger and just cuts his palm. It's like, still needs to be a shake.
I'm gonna. Fine. Do the same and shakes his hand.
We'll be in touch.
And spit.
What?
We'll be in touch.
All right.
Like I said, he's gonna take a couple hours before he comes to. On his hand now, like, with your past perception, like, you notice that, like, on his right hand, all along the knuckles are bruising. Like, he's just been punching for quite a while.
Uh-oh. He punched your streamliner.
You'd say they were mouthy.
That's none of my business.
Are you gonna stick around, or what are you doing now, Nakia?
I don't know. I'll just leave.
That point, like, as soon as you leave, like, the two teenagers that were out front are gone. As you've left, there are 3 swarm soldiers that are walking around that seem to be just on their basic patrol, so, but you do have your fancy schmancy pin on you.
Oh, right.
Which don't think nobody in there noticed either.
I don't know.
Are you going to head back to the wagon, or what would you like to do now?
I'll just go back. I'll just go to the inn or whatever inn I'm close to.
All right. So there is about one, probably closest to the first field that when you guys walk in. So it will be not the one that Nalbin went to. So you will be at 2 separate inns. The inn that you would have gone into would have been near the top of, like, the middle buildings, within that first cluster in the like, just off to the right of the middle field would have been an inn building in there.
Gotcha.
I'll try different complimentary breakfasts.
Okay.
Who knows, man? Someone might have sausage patties, one might just have bacon. Who knows?
I got waffles.
I got breakfast.
Breakfast.
But the rest of you, walking around, you find a shop that has a golden apple on there that looks like it's gleaming a little bit, and underneath the swinging sign says shiny apple. And for some of you, you can very much glean like, oh, there's something arcana around here, so.
Into the apple shop?
Kieran is like,
Beautiful.
I like
Look at the apple
apples.
shop.
I like apples. And he kind of just like pushes the door open. He's like, apples? You got apples?
Wrong apples, buddy. Wrong apples.
Was it lying?
It was lying.
Oh. And he just kind
I
of,
like apples.
just head low walks in.
I like
yeah.
cosmic crisps.
I like apples. Alright, so walking in, there is a, Which one do I want to pick for this? There is a rather, not super tall, but probably a little bit taller than you, child, shorter than Felix, around the same height as Kieran. That is a tiefling, reddish skin, with like a touch of orange in their left horn is a little chipped, while the right one just kind of goes out to the side and it's got a few piercings in it. They are dressed in what looks like very fine black silk robes over a very nice buttoned up gray tunic. And Wilson's like, well, I've never seen you before. Welcome to the shiny apple.
Hey, hello. We're looking for magical items. You wouldn't happen to have those here, would you?
I might have a few. Is there anything that you are in the sort of looky for?
Child, what was that thing called again?
An amulet of proof against detection and location.
The smile just kind of drops like, yeah, it might not be the shop for you, if that's all you're looking for. I unfortunately don't have
What else
anything
do you
like
have?
that. I have a very beautiful, and he walks over to a case, opens up, it's like, very beautiful acorn. It is gilded. Some casters, and Kieran just, I want that. I want it a lot.
What, buddy?
It's just like-
How many coins do you have?
Kieran just looks up, how much is it? 250 gold pieces. I don't have enough. It's like, shame. Places off, like, takes it off the counter and just drops it. A gilded acorn.
Gilded acorn.
No,
What
it
does
is.
gilded acorn even do?
Well, it's used sometimes for some with spells. I'm assuming that your interest is for using it for a spell. It just kind of places it down on a lower shelf behind him. It's like, I do have a few diamonds that tend to be used by clerics. That I have two that are worth 300 gold pieces. I have two that are worth 500 gold pieces, and one that is worth 850 gold pieces.
Oh, geez.
Just because around here, typically, they get used for greater restoration and revivify spells.
Fair.
I do have my basic arrangement, and he starts, like, putting his hand across just wide shelves that are just filled to the brim with vials, cases of various components, like, of everything that you need for your casting fun.
Ooh.
I do have and he pulls up a jug that's just, like, very finely decorated. It's like, this is for alchemy jug. It does exactly what it says. It's for alchemical purposes. It fills with various fluids if need be. It pulls out a box of what looks like ethereal blue caltrops. And he's like, these are astral caltrops. They
Oh no.
are quite fun, quite pricey though. If you're worried about price, I will just go ahead and tell you these are 2,500 gold pieces, so.
Oh, Nokia would love those.
Yes, I'm sure. And he just immediately grabs it and just like puts it back under. It's like, I have winged boots, as he walks over and grabs, and he just taps them and wings just unfurl and they just. It's like, these are great for if you want to fly around areas and not be hit by things that like to just stay on the ground. And he taps the
Isn't that
bottom
surprising?
again. Like, these are 385 gold pieces. Puts them down. Pulls up a.
Think for seeing in the dark?
Well, if you're in the mood for it, and he pulls out like this big, maybe about 5-foot long post that's been etched with orangish runes. He's like, this is Camper's Respite. It is a magical torch, but if you stake it into the ground, it unfurls into a massive tent. And it provides warmth inside, it's comfortable for all your camping needs. I'm not going to do it in here, don't even ask. He just kind of puts off the side.
How much? How much?
300 gold pieces.
So not bad.
And then I also have here, and for you fine, colorful folk here, you're going to enjoy this, as he grabs a case and is like, this here is an elemental gem. He just places down 500 gold and it summons an elemental when used.
Oh.
You could have a pet. Oh, you could shadow hide a pet. A friend.
Felix is like, what do you mean by elemental?
What kind of elemental?
Elemental.
I'm glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked.
Oh.
Since you asked, you get to roll a d4 to determine what type of elemental gem it is, because that is what I had in there.
1.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
How much do you like fire?
I like it a lot.
Well, this is a red corundum. It, when used, it breaks the gem. So it's not a permanent call on again and again. It is a one-time use and summons a bright, fiery fire elemental into this space.
I'm definitely getting this gem.
He starts laughing.
500 gold?
Yep. You're buying the elemental gem?
Yeah.
All right, you can
500, yeah.
you can add a
I'm gonna
elemental gem to your.
I'm gonna ask Kieran, how much gold do you have, buddy?
Pulls out his bag and just starts like pouring it on, starts counting. There's about 91 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ, you're really short. Okay,
You're short.
looking out. Well, bitch, I was thinking of helping you, but now I'm not sure.
No, I would. I'd love help. Love help. I really love Acorn.
Yeah, no, I had a feeling. This is how much would that? That's 250 minus what you said, 95.
91 is what he's got in terms of
You broke bitch.
gold. You guys did a shopping spree in Elvero.
I didn't.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh God. Fuck it. I'll give him the 159.
All right. So I will.
Beat you, Kieran.
Curdy, if you're watching this, we had this conversation. Look at you. Now you get a gilded acorn.
There's your fucking acorn.
Love you. But now I will add a gilded acorn as he's just like, oh, you're going to buy it. And he just puts the case on there and just pushes it, and Kieran immediately just grabs it and puts it into his bag.
Please
just like,
take it with care. If you break it, I'll kick your ass.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, not what we were looking for, but at least we got some good shit. Well, at least I think he got some good shit. I really don't entirely know why he was that fascinated in the acorn to begin with.
I have reasons.
That also makes me uneasy.
He just smiles and starts stepping to the back of the room as Felix is just eyeing everything. It's like, do we really?
Well,
he starts walking over to Child. Do we really need a fire elemental? We already have a lot of other stuff.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Okay. He's just gonna be like, okay.
I could use some beef if we're all good here. Everyone all hunky dory.
Freaking pyromaniac. Like I'm good with food.
Fire.
Karen's just like,
Great.
can I pay with acorns? And nuts?
I'm not spotting him dinner. Somebody else is doing that, and I'm just gonna leave.
At that point, he walks over to Felix like, yeah, I got you. Oh, love you, Karuni. I can't wait for you to use that gilded acorn next week.
Oh, better fucking come in handy.
Guess we're gonna find out.
So many monies.
So whereabouts are you gonna go
Don't
to?
worry, I got this. I'm gonna run to the nearest person and shake their leg.
All right, cool. So yeah, they tell you and they point out that whereabouts the nearest restaurant is actually at an inn that Nelvin is staying at. So it doesn't take very long, and then you guys just all kind of walk in. A couple people in there kind of seated. Some of them look like they're just covered in dirt and grime. They've obviously been working a hard day, and they're finally just able to take a moment's reprieve, and they're eating what looks like nice salad, eating a soup. Doesn't look like there's tons of meat on the plates in front of them.
I'm gonna walk out immediately.
I'm just gonna grab Bluefin by the cuff and be like, nope, we're staying here. I'm sorry there's no beef.
There's gotta be other inns in town.
We're staying here.
Says who?
Me. Get in.
Why?
Felix is like, listen, sometimes greens are good for you, okay? You're a rabbit, shouldn't you be enjoying that?
I like beef.
You will survive one night in the city.
We can't stay here.
without beef.
I've got a good reason.
I'm gonna need to hear this.
We never grabbed Geraldine, and we need to go back immediately and go get Geraldine.
We're in a city. I'm pretty sure our horse would be fine.
We just left him in the road. Did we put him anywhere?
We will go find a stable for him, but we are staying at this inn.
Well, let's go find the stable.
All right, fine. Let's go find a stable.
Doesn't take long, just for the sake of brevity. For putting Geraldine up for the night, it'll take a gold.
And run away.
All right.
All right, go ahead, cast invisibility.
Beautiful.
Oh boy, why are you the way that you are? But if the rest of you are going to find Geraldine, it doesn't take long for the sake of brevity. It costs 1 gold to put Geraldine up in the stable for the night. Care for, get food, all of that.
Okay,
What?
1 gold.
Yep, just 1 gold. But it is about that time we are going to call this session, as you all are finally within safer walls, warded and safe to the best of your feeling that maybe tomorrow will be better. As you all remember looking at the map, there's not tons of forest left, but there's still quite a bit to go through. But thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this. Hope the players have enjoyed this session and combat. It was
So much fun.
so much fun watching some of you sweat and then try to jump off a wagon once again. But thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay tuned for more. We'll see you all next Friday. Love you all so very much. Bye-bye.